Good evening, folks, and welcome back. I think we're live. I think everything's okay. So tonight we're going to take a look at Old World, which is a 4X strategy game along the lines of Civilization, and I think it probably most closely resembles Civ 6. But let's jump right in. Welcome to everyone in chat tonight. I've played it a little bit before. It was a few months ago. But unlike Civ 6 and the other Civ games that allow you to develop your empire through the entire period of human history, this, as the name suggests, focuses on the old world. Basically, it's based around what we think of as the cradle of civilization, the Middle East and the Mediterranean, back in the ancient and classical periods. And it doesn't really progress any further than that, although there is some tech development and unit upgrades and city development and stuff, but it's all based within the old world, so to speak. So we're going to pick someone. I mean, you've got these fantastic old civilizations. We've obviously got Egypt, Greece, and Rome, which everyone's heard of. Babylon, Assyria. The Hittites. Is that the Hittites or the Hatti? Are they the Hittites? I don't know. Maybe they're somewhere else. Let the game choose for you. I thought there was more than this. There's also a DLC out for the moment, which I don't currently have. Carthage is in there. Let's pick Greece because they're fairly central. Go next. Do we want to change any of this? 7 opponents, standard game. This also has more of a feature on the storytelling side to it, where you build families and characters and a bit of a dynasty. Not to the same lengths as Crusader Kings, but similar. Crusader Kings Light is probably fair to say. So we'll start this game. Hey Tom, how's it going? Nice to see you. Yeah, shame about Celasta, but never mind, we'll catch up with it next week. Greece in the old world. You are Philip the Macedonian, the uniter of Greece. Seizing the kingship from your nephew, you have risen to the top with shrewd diplomacy and military might, leading the now united people of Greece into this old world. Your 5th wife, Olympias, has borne you an heir. Was it custom in ancient Greece to have so many wives, or has this poor guy just been unfortunate and just had a string of bad relationships? Or have his wives met with an unfortunate accident because they weren't producing heirs? I don't know. I don't know the history of him. I'm sure I've heard of the guy, but I don't know. Anyway, 5th time's the charm, apparently. So we've got to found our capital to start with. Hey Arts, how are you doing? You want to offer promotion of your... Oh, do you? Really? Right, I saw you talking the other week. I saw you follow actually. So let's just not do any of that and block you out there. Shame, but here we go. Nice way to start. Nice way to start a stream. Oh well, at least the bots want to talk to me. Right, anyway, back to this. So I like the Civ games. The map is basically a giant fog of war, and I didn't look actually at the map we chose, because you can choose random maps and probably custom maps as well. I think I've started in Greece, but we'll find out as this develops. It doesn't really matter either way. It's something quite cool. Mills, thanks for the Prime sub. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a great evening. That reminds me, I need to change my follower and subscriber messages to read out whatever people type. It's on my to-do list for 2023. I'll see if I can get round to it before the end of it. So anyway, we start off, typical Civ style, with one settler unit. And in this game, you can't just build a city anywhere you want. There are specific locations. It actually gives us one. It says city site. So we're going to build this right here. Found capital. Now, this is worth considering a little bit because each civilization, race, dynasty, whatever you want to call them, has the choice of founding cities belonging to several different families within their people, country, whatever you want to call it. Think of them as the rich nobles. Now, there's 4 available, but you can only have a maximum of 3. And I haven't played one of these games right to the end, but I kind of imagine that there'll be a civil war at some point. You've got to try and balance the happiness of the different factions and the power of them. If one gets too powerful, the others will get unhappy and stuff like that. But each have their own different bonuses. Like the Argead champions That looks like it gives military bonuses. Yeah, definitely. The Sipsalid artisans? That's got to be building stuff. Surely. Bring up the tooltip. For, is that culture? As you know, they all have different bonuses. And that can be relevant to the city site that you're building on, depending on what resources are around here. Like here, we've got a lot of hills. We've got some ore. Is that iron? Gems. That's gems in the hills. And some game, I think. So is there anything with hunting or mining bonuses? Not that it really matters too much of the stage. I think I'm going to go military. I'm going to go military for my capital. Choose research. Let's have a look. Divination. Trapping would allow us to make camps to harvest the gain and get the slinger units. Ranged units are really useful. This is recommended. Let's go with that. And let me just remind myself how we play this. It's got recommended buildings that would fit. Like we can build a farm there. Big plains. It does make a difference as to what's adjacent to them as well. Some military. What's that? That's recommending building a quarry, which would give us 5 stone a year. Stone is kind of important. Food is kind of important as well. Oh, what's this? We can build a mine straight away. So, do we have... I'm just having to familiarise myself with this. What have we got? We've got some militia, and we've got some warriors. And we've got a builder, and these builders are the guys that go around and do, or the workers rather, they do the job. So we can build an Odeon. It's going to cost us stone. That's why we need to get stone gathered up. So maybe, I can't remember what the priority is to do stuff here. 16 iron a year. I have a feeling that might be. Let's move him up there. And where's the button to build? Fort, farm, mine. Costs 20 wood to do it. You've got to manage all your resources in this. Right, we have a scout. We don't know where our neighbours are. We've got desert here. I wonder if I've started on a random map instead of an actual Mediterranean. But anyway, it matters not. Let's have a look down here. See, city site over there. We can go and check this out. Is Greece considered a desert? I don't think Greece is considered a desert, but I might be wrong. And we can militia. Militia aren't very good at fighting, but we can march around. It's also got slightly different movement rules compared to most. Let's go and check out that city site up there, actually. Yes, different movement rules, which we're seeing right here. You've got so many orders per turn to use amongst all your units, and that doesn't mean each unit can move necessarily unless you have enough orders, and there are other ways of building up the amount of orders that you can get. So I spent all the orders moving the builder, the militia and the scout, and there's nothing left to move the warriors with, which is fine. Reminders, technology discovered, city founded, we're done with those, end year. Turn 1 complete. Hey Leonidas, it's been one of those days on Twitch as everything... Oh, for the bots. I haven't been too badly affected by that on Twitch recently, which kind of surprised me, because I'm sure I talked to that guy the other day, but I can't have done. So my heir, time passes quickly. Prince Alexander is growing up fast. This is potentially Alexander the Great, I believe, the son of Philip of Macedon. They're probably all called that, so it might be another one. But anyway, how would you like to educate him? He should study tactics. Or you can send him out in the world, which will develop him in a very different way as during his childhood. Becomes more learned, more experienced, perhaps. But yes, he will study tactics because I would like a great general. Right, so they're building the mines up there. We've got a city site to explore. There's one on the coast. Let me get my scout. I've got to be a little bit careful going over here because this isn't the coast. This is the desert. I think we've started this in a random map. as opposed to Greece. So there's me saying we'll pick Greece because they're in the middle of the Med. And we've got a random map. We could be anywhere. Okay, what's this then? Bonus effects. Heir education, he's going to get courage and becomes a tactics student. That's good. Do we want to move the warriors? Well, we kind of want to check out there. I don't particularly want to build cities in the middle of, like, barren deserts. And the militia. Yeah, we should probably hang around, at least guard the capital. Hey, Circle of Sorrow, which Civ game would you play if you didn't like 6? I like Civ 4. It's my favourite, by a mile. Largely because of the play-by-email feature, which a couple of mates and I are still playing, sending turns back and forth, years after it's come out. But that's my favourite. I prefer the way the map looks and the way the armies work. It's got problems, but I enjoy it way more than Civ 5 and 6. I have put hundreds and hundreds of hours into that. Queen Consort Olympias has studied long and hard and is now known as an educated person, so my wife is considered intelligent. Prince Alexander has been sneaking off into the wild after class each day, growing ever more inspired by nature. What advice should we give to this budding naturalist? Never let hill, beast, weather or man stop you. That would give him 10% versus melee units. He becomes brave. That's quite good. Nature leaves me speechless. He becomes humble. Bruises, cuts and scrapes earned in nature will be valuable lessons. He becomes tough. So he gets plus 10% defense, I think that is, if damaged. And all units get plus 5% defense if damaged. I like the oh, that's 10% damage or defense versus... Or maybe it's just attack. Maybe it's just attack. We'll go with that. He's brave. I like that. Right, we'll send the warriors up there. The other thing that's important is when you find city sites, it's kind of necessary to guard them because, as you say, you can't just build anywhere. It can only be on these locations. And that means that other civs are vying for the same locations as you are. So let's put a dude in there. Nothing to see. I'm going to try and circle round and discover more of my immediate vicinity. I'm not overly fond of the area we have found ourselves in. And you can go and guard that. This looks a bit better, so I'm going to sit on there and guard that one. Don't think there's much we can do. Oh, you can. I'll move this over to this one. And we'll guard this till we get some... looks like we're building settlers. I forgot to set a build thing in the city. Never mind, settlers are fine. It's a bit greener over here. That does look better. Smitty, thanks for 39 months of subs. That's awesome. Thank you very much. And greatly appreciated. Are you a strategy game fan? We can still move here, actually. Resource ore. Okay. Political prisoner. This is one of the ways in which this game differs quite a bit. There's lots of these events. You can also set the frequency of these events in the game settings. I found when I first played it, there was a bit too many. A few too many. And it drove me mad. But we'll see how this goes. Our scouts encounter a party of Persian soldiers whipping a man bound by his wrists and ankles. The warriors accuse the man of inciting rebellion, stalking members of the royal family and attempting to infiltrate the treasury. My word, he has been a busy chap, hasn't he? However, the victim insists he is innocent of the crimes. The Persians urge our men to move along and mind their business. Follow their advice and move along. King Philip the Founder becomes cruel. Ooh, okay. Fight them for possession of the prisoner. Persia will hate us for 40 years. But we do get a Persian court minister. Convince the Persians to release him into our custody. Requires King Philip's... is more than 2 courage, okay. Unlocks caravan access. Yeah, let's do that. New court minister, Lysander, has joined the court. His aptitude in matters of state will keep Greece moving forward. He is court minister. Right, this... oh, what's that? Freshwater river. What's the resource there? Salt. So it's not quite the freshwater river that it says it is. I can't see it. Oh, there is a river. There is a river on that edge. Slightly salty river. A river of tears. Let's have a look. So we've got this guy. So these become characters in our court, like Crusader Kings. We can we assign him a job? Characters, eligible governors. What's he good at? He's got good charisma, decent discipline. He's a judge. As governor, can hurry projects. Specialists with money, eloquent. Okay. Where did he come from? Parmenio of Pelia. King Philip. I need to... These are our eligible generals. It's well worth actually assigning a general. Let's... We can do it by this, can't we? We can promote the units. Force march. Add general. That's going to require 100 defense, which we can do. So let's put good old King Philip in there. Right, can we assign him as a court minister? I don't know if we can do that yet. We might have to do something else first. Right click to show potential missions. Nothing he can do. Oh, there is something he can do. Right, this dude. Tutor Prince Alexander. Yes. Let's tutor Prince Alexander. That sounds like a good idea. Right, let's end the year there. So you can already see there's enough differences between this and Civ to confuse me as I'm trying to find my way around it again. What was that? Governors available 1. Choose governor for Pelia. Ah, yes. Do I click on the city to do this? This is the build queue and how long it's going to take. Currently building a settler, which is good. Warriors, civic projects. Governor, there we go. So we're going to put... And these are the bonuses that it will bring. So Lysander will bring a load of production, is that right? Civics. Civics go into the global stockpile, which can be used to enact laws, establish theologies, construct wonders. That sounds good. And that's cash. Yeah. We've put Philip in there. He will... Growth. Okay. Military. A bit of cash. Let's go for this. This sounds like a good guy to have governing this city. Hey, Mysel, you struggled with this game. What's your opinion? My first impressions, I've probably played about 8 to 12 hours of it off stream, but it was a few months ago. I wanted to try and learn it to bring it to a stream before now. It's interesting. I like the setting and I like the theme of it. And I like the idea that it is based purely on the old world and the ancient times. However, I find the family events, and they may have patched this, so it may have changed since I played. I found that got a bit too many and a bit too much, and the map got a bit too busy, so it was hard to see what was going on. It looks great now, but wait, folks, until we've filled this full of buildings and roads and developments, and looks nice, but it gets a little bit busy and hard to see what you're actually supposed to be working on. So we'll see. We'll see what happens now after... Oh, it's got to be 4 or 5 months since I played it, so we'll see what happens. What do you think of it then? You're going to stay there. Release general, replace general, 45. We'll 45. No, it won't. We'll have a little look around, see what the resources are like here. Okay. Resource marble. Okay, that is hard to see. That is anything other than just another dull grey rock. But these are marble. That's going to be good to know. And you were coming over to the city site just to protect it. Don't think we've got any particular resources there. The trees we're going to need. Trees do grow back if you chop them down, which is worth noting. Do I want to rush to get salt? Probably not. I probably want to explore what's on this side. There's a good choke point in the mountains there, actually. I should probably fortify this area here. Stop the Persians coming through. Depends what happens down here. You played about 10 hours. You're a big Civ fan and just thought this was too much. So I quite like it early on, but I do find that it gets more complex and a little bit repetitive later. But as I said, we'll see how we develop with this. So we have built a mine, which is nice. I'm guessing we should get this going. And we can build... That was just ore up there, wasn't it? Or this is gems. We'll have that. That sounds nice as well. That should give us the gems. Make sure I'm clicking the right one. Oh, we've got a lot of marble up here, so you can just go sit there and defend that, I think. You can sit in that one. Alright, so we found the Persian border. There's no great food production areas around here. I'm in like a bit of an arid wasteland. What is that? Silver. Well, there's no point being rich if we can't feed ourselves. Although there is game. There's pigs there. That's worth noting. Just trying to... How do you fortify? Can we fortify? Militia can't fortify, can they? How do we end the turn then? There's a skip. There it is. Spacebar to skip. I guess you're unfair too, since you've got 2,000 hours in Civ, you're not giving this a fair chance. I am something similar. But then if you know pretty early on that you enjoy another style of game better, especially if one that you're really experienced with, and you still enjoy playing it, then... and you're not particularly enjoying this one, for example, then why bother persevering with it? You hardly recognise a young man who returns from training. Prince Alexander has spent the last several years studying to become a useful member of the court, and now he's ready to serve. We should celebrate the occasion. He's no longer a tactics student. I guess he's grown up. Hold a military parade and training exercises, which gives him 60 XP. No celebrations. Give him the court's clerical work, which would give him discipline and globally 4 cash. We'll give him experience. And we should put him in charge of something. We have a settler. Now, did I want the one to the north for the marble? Or the one over here for the piggies and the wood? I guess this way, because we need to form a border with Persia pretty quick, don't we? You can see our sphere of influence at the moment. Wood is... It's much later on that I think you can build logging camps. I think you need a tech for that. Until then, you literally have to send guys around chopping down the trees, clearing them. As I said, though, they do grow back, so it's not a big deal. Right, you can fortify, can't you? And we can promote. It's good. It's worth promoting. We have a lot of this, and we're getting 73. This is training. Is it training? Is that what it stands for? Either way, we have a lot, and we're getting 73 a turn, so I can afford to promote them. We'll give them 5% combat strength. 10%. Is that speed? Good God, is it really been that long? I can't remember these stats. 25% from urban. We're not going to be fighting in urban areas. 25% versus siege and ship units. We'll go combat 1. I think. It is nice the way you can customize the units with promotions and make them useful in different ways. A danger overlay. Interesting. Promotions and idle units. A trade network. We have... Oh, we have to hold it down. There's a trade network along that river. That's cool. I hadn't appreciated that. You can see how it's all connected by that river. So that's a trade network before we get roads. Right, let's have a look. Oh, what have we found? Barbarians. Yeah, we don't really want to sit next to them. Let's hope they stay down there. I don't really have the forces. This is idle, so let's build something. Warriors. 4 years. What do we need for hoplites? A stronghold. Oh, we need to build it. It's like an urban improvement. Okay. Can we do Civic specialists are minor because we've got the ore mines up there. It is quite good putting specialists in because they upgrade as well. And putting these things in is good. Civic projects. Olympiad. Council. They're all good. 7 years for a worker. I think I better have a warrior. I mean, I want a hoplite, but we can't do those yet. But that's going to have to be high on the priority list, I think. Hey, our mateys. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, leave those guys there. The other thing is I could just get another settler out. Oh, where are they coming? Where are they coming? So, trapping's been discovered. Excellent. Stone boost. Now, that's an instant one. They'll just give us 200 stone. It's not a particular tech, but it will just instantly give us 200 stone. And... I think, yeah, permanently trashed. So it's a bit like a card game, this. These are like the next techs we can choose from. Techs. Right, not texts. Techs we can choose from. And it basically deals you 4 cards, and you get to pick one. The rest gets shuffled back in, but if you get a resource boost like that, it's use it or lose it. So do I need 200 stone? I'm losing 2 a turn at the moment. It's only 3 years, at the risk of putting back the rest of our texts. Texts a little bit. Oh, God. My brain is befuddled already. Walls and hamlets. Hamlets allow us, they're like outposts, I think. They allow us to expand our area. I think. Where will we get stone from? I haven't got a quarry going yet. We do need a pasture. 9 years. Do you know what? We'll go for stone. It's only 3 turns. We'll go for stone. We're going to go and settle this next. I could promote them again. It's costly. Focus 1. Highlander. Plus 25 combat strength from a hill. Fierce. Plus 10 versus infantry units. We're likely to meet a few of those. We'll put Alexander in charge of the next unit that comes along. Yeah, I don't want to get my scout too close to that, so let's go wandering off around the mountains this way. That will also be a city site when we bash the barbarians out of it as well. Worth noting. Never heard of this game? What's it like? You've seen a mixture of Civ and Crusader Kings 3, which is a type of game you could enjoy it. That is exactly it. It's just like Civ, apart from it only focuses on the ancient world. And it's like Crusader Kings Light, where it comes to the characters and families fighting for power within your own realm. So, yeah. I'm going to move the militia out. I don't want to go and face those guys just yet. So if I move you in... Come on. Oh, hang on. Yeah, you have to be careful where you click. That's it. Are they riding a buffalo? Yeah, it's buffalo. It looks like a water buffalo. Okay. Can I settle there? Yeah, I have to choose a family. So the champions... This has got a lot of woodland stuff around it. What's this? What's this here? It's just an urban hill. Okay. Should probably choose another family to settle to keep the families balanced. 2 civics a year. Research. What will this give us? Family cities, mines and lumber mills plus 20% output. It's hills. Oh, hang on, is there a resource there? No. Right, I maybe should have looked at that. Because with all the mines that there are in the capital city, that would have been an extra 20% output on those, which is really nice. So it's not bad, but we're going to assume that this is going to be a lumber mill area. So let's go with this. You're now known as Philip the Settler. So we've got 2 different families starting out, and you can tell that by the icons on here. You can only have 3 of those 4 families in your realm, so it depends how you want to focus it. I don't know if you have to use 3. I guess you can maybe just do all 1. You might lose out on some benefits, but you might avoid some infighting. I don't know. I've never really thought of that before. So you guys up there, I've got my best unit up there. I think I'm going to march them down. We're going to come and fight down here. Wait for the other warriors to come. We'll not... excuse me. We'll not send the militia in down there. We could, I guess, but they're not very good. They look big, beefy guys. There are a lot of mountain ranges around here. Choose production. Oh, we haven't set this off building anything. Has it come with a free... It looks like it's come with a free builder, which is nice. Oh, we've got slingers now. Slingers would be useful. I don't really know. I mean, they're all useful. On completion, you get plus 40% civics, plus 40% training, plus 40% money. I think that just boosts whatever it's creating in here. Another settler. Another worker. Another scout. Let's go for a slinger. I need a basic army. Meanwhile, the builder will get to work. But not this turn, because I'm out of orders. Okay. Yeah, so as a side to being similar to those other games we mentioned, the movement system is different. It's where you get like so many orders per turn to use amongst all your units, so you can't necessarily move everything, which isn't a bad idea. I quite kind of like that. And I think if you group units in, can you group units into armies in this? You might use less orders, might be a more efficient way of moving them. Can't remember if you can do that. Do you want to see a big old fight? We'll find a fight. Forming a nation. As the laws of the court are read out to the people, the court themselves are engaged in celebration and merriment. One of the court scholars rises to give a speech. A civilization is not a static being, but a dynamic entity built on the decisions of the people within. The laws of Greece have taken their first shape, painting a picture of our future. Praise to King Philip the Settler. As you reflect on your path, ambition swells from within. What shape do you wish for this fledgling nation? We need farms. Oh, so you set yourself an ambition with this, and then you get like a little bonus once you've completed it. So, starts the ambition, control 6 farms. Discover 6 technologies, which will happen, but not necessarily in his lifetime. And if he dies, obviously the ambition goes with him. We'll train our soldiers, stand above all over, promote units 5 times. That looks like the most achievable, looking at the amount of training we've got. I will shape Greece in a different way, or he gains experience. Let's go with this. We'll train soldiers. That looks like it's quite doable. If I do that there, that will give us iron? Oh, it's a mine, isn't it? Yeah. We kind of want a quarry. I'm assuming we can build a quarry there. Oh, hang on, what's this? We could build an Odeon. We need to build a stronghold, actually. Let's have a look. So the quarry would give us just general stone. It's actually nice. You highlight over it. It'll tell you where you get the most. There, it's going to get 8 there. I do need more stone. I'm going to get 9 if I go down there. Why is that? Oh, it's because it's got more mountains and hills around it. That's worth remembering. Yeah. Okay. Where else have we got? Over there's no good. There's a 10 over there. It actually says to build a quarry there. It recommends it. Well, we need it. If I'm just going to move there first. Wait, I can upgrade a builder. Can I upgrade a builder? Oh, no, it just changed it to militia, which is a one-way thing. So if you need, like, an army quickly and you're in trouble, you can always do that. I can't build a stronghold because it requires 4 active laws. Ah, I don't think we've got the law screen yet. That changes things up a bit. All right, let's move here and build a quarry for 10 stone a turn. That might be one of those improvements that then improves even more if you have the same thing surrounding it. Do I want to get an Odeon built somewhere, actually? Because enables theatre, enables apprentice poet, it's an urban improvement. It gives us 3 of those. I can't remember what they're even called. That's terrible of me. 6 columns, pillars. Is that culture? I don't know what that is. I can't remember. I have played this before, honest. Oh, we don't need to worry about chopping down wood just yet, so that's okay. We've got a mine there. That's... considering it's desert. Oh, that's quite impressive. What's there? Remove scrub, which will give us 10. We can't do the pasture yet. Alright, we do need to do that. I'm going to go and build an Odeon because it's one thing we don't have, and I think it's probably a good one to do. I can do a garrison. No, it requires 1 active law. Garrisons give us what? Enables a city governor. That's right, yes, that's something we need to do, but we need to get a law going first. And there's some wonders and stuff, but we can't do those either. So let's go for that. Right then, we're still waiting for the warrior to come. I'm just going to move this guy down south. Shouts from the trees. Our men hurry towards the noise and discover an injured Roman lying in the dirt. That's amazing, considering we haven't even discovered the Romans. I don't know where they are yet. His companions work frantically to treat his wounds. According to his men, their caravan was transporting goods to the nearest Roman city when they were attacked by bandits. They managed to repel the attackers and saved their cargo of fine wine. Treat his wounds and escort the caravan to its destination. Rome has a pleasant opinion of us for 20 years. Negotiate an exchange of protection for goods. We get gold, we lose... I'm going to call it training. Training rate plus 58. Whatever this is, we lose that. Kill the Romans and steal their cargo. The bandits got them. The bandits got them. What can I say? The Romans were everywhere. They are the roaches of the ancient world. It's interesting, actually. Talk about Romans and how their opinion of the world has shaped our opinion of the ancient world as well. We think of like the old cultures like Egyptians, Romans, Greeks as like the classical civilized nations of the world. Some more than others, clearly. And we think of all the others as barbarians. In fact, every game you will play that is like this, every old ancient game, classes little tribes as barbarians. The non-big classical civilizations are known as barbarians because that's what the Romans classified them as to justify their eradication from the planet, their conquests. And really, these were other peoples with cultures and ways, maybe no more barbaric than the Romans were, but it's like it's this perception that has then been passed down through the ages that the Greeks and the Romans were civilized, and all the other, particularly the northern European tribes, were just savage barbarians. And that's how the games portray them all as well, which is... I guess we're playing from the perspective of these guys anyway, so it's not a big deal. Is that a Roman? Who is that? Is it Persian? No, he's a Roman scout. Okay, so they're not that far away. Next unit. I could bring the militia in. Go on then, we'll group up. And I'll bring some proper warriors down as well. King Cyrus, the settler of Persia. Oh, they're coming in. They're having to go at my militia. Egypt's building the pyramids. Stone boost. So we got the extra 200 stone, which was nice. That'll give us some resources while we get things. A free settler. A free settler. It takes 4 years of research, which is awesome. Because it saves us having to build one. I'm going to go for that. It's one of these cards that you don't get back, so we may as well use it, I think. Right. Come on then. We've got King Philip here leading this unit. Can you go again? No, but then these guys can go in and they will kill them. Sorry, we take a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. Same in early America regarding the Native Americans? Absolutely. Absolutely, with the European conquest and the Spanish conquest in particular. And then, of course, the American conquest, which is... they're all great tragedies, really. So who have we got? We've got warriors. These are the new warriors. Okay, let me... I'll tell you what, the first thing I'm going to do is add a general. We need... Prince Alexander. Why has he got a minus 5% defense strength? Upset opinion. What? Why does he upset them? But plus 23% attack strength. That's really good. Okay. And heals in neutral. Right, he's going in anyway. Can I move that unit, or does that locks him in place? All right. Fair enough. Okay, I don't really want to upset them anymore. We've just made the warriors. We're going to make, I guess, a builder. Oh, you can move between cities on this screen. Okay. With a WASD. That's good to know. We're going to get a settler in 4 years because they take a lot of food to build. So I'm quite happy that we're getting that one in kind of for free. Don't want any more militia. I guess a miner would be good. Potential resources. Oh, okay. This is how you get the resources. It's not just that we build the mines on the resources. We have to then assign a miner to the mines as well. Let's do that. So we're going to get... This is going to be a specialist. This adds luxury gems, and this adds plus 8 iron a year as a specialist. So we'll go for the luxury gems. You can trade in this game. I don't remember having much joy with it when I tried to do it before. Every language has more words to differentiate in their base verbiage. Us and them. Us and them. Definitely terms that have always been used throughout all of human history. Alexander the Hero still feels fear, as does any sane man, but he never lets it stop him. He has gained +1 courage. I keep wanting to pronounce this as paella. I must be hungry. Anyway, Pella has recently experienced a rash of blood feuds between individuals and families. An eye for an eye will soon make the whole city blind. A new code of justice must be drafted, or the violence will devolve into complete chaos. How shall we curb this alarming rise in vendettas? We can eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Free law, legal code, +10 civics per year. Okay, or when struck, turn the other cheek. Oh, that's a lot of unhappiness. But Pella gains a forum. Oh, where's the mouse gone? Oh, hang on. That's -60 unhappiness. This causes +80 unhappiness. I think the minus is better, but this gives us a free law and 6 border tiles, which is quite cool. But this gives... I'm going to go with this one. It sounds like it's quite good. It doesn't sound very King Philip, but it does sound like it's quite good. So what's in there? We've got some... They look like slingers. Right, I'm going to move in. I'm going to bring these dudes in as well. I don't think we can attack this turn, can we? Yeah, go on. I'll bring these other warriors down, even though they're not really needed now. Oh, wow. Look at this. The green, lush paradise. First contact. We've encountered people from the realm of Egypt. They are led by Queen Hatshepsut, the settler of Egypt, known as a builder. How shall we approach the Egyptians? Show them goodwill with a gift. Why would I just hand over a load of cash? Keep the meeting civil. We must dominate them. We'll just keep it civil for now. Okay. It's good to know where everyone is. This is obviously a random map then. It isn't. We're not actually in Greece because we would have hit the Mediterranean by now. Word of our knowledge of trapping has travelled far. An emissary representing Queen Hatshepsut, the settler of Egypt, arrives at court, humbly requesting that we share knowledge of what we know. So we can share trapping and hopes they one day return the favour. Be wise not to share anything at this point. So King Philip gains XP, which is nice. They will now owe a favour, but they will get the knowledge of trapping. It's an early one. But it's kind of nice having someone owe you a favour in this game. I'm going to just hand it over. So a caravan of Egyptian performers makes a stop in Pella to celebrate the promising relations between our nations. Among the troupe is Nev. Let's call him Nev. Heir to the Egyptian throne. Throughout the evenings you notice her, catching the eye of your heir, Alexander. The two young people appear to be getting along well, which may be a cause for concern. Let the heirs have their harmless fun. They must stay focused on their responsibilities. Express our concerns. What does that do? I think let him go for it. Who cares if he gets the heir to the Egyptian throne up the duff? That would be quite funny. Warrior +6. I don't know, that sounds quite good to me. Could lead to future events, but legitimacy is quite good. They must stay focused. I'll be the mean old dad. Good call, considering Egypt is already building pyramids and seem to be a bit more advanced. They do seem to be doing quite well to start with. Right, what have we got? I've got a builder, right, we've just built a forum, which is probably going to be useful. We can now build the Oracle. Now that's... No, we can't, because that's going to take a ton of food and stone that we don't have. Wood is currently alright. It's not the best place to build a quarry, but at the same time, I don't really want to get rid of all these because we are going to need lumber camps here, and this is quite a good location for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go there and chop down some trees, because that just instantly gives us some wood. And it will grow back, I've been told. I've been reliably informed. There. So we'll leave that there. We'll send in the boys. I'm going to be careful I don't lose this. Do I care enough about the militia? I'll move this warrior, and I can pull the militia out next turn anyway. Alright, let's see what happens. Who is that? Oh, it's the Egyptians turning up. Don't you dare steal my city site there. This is... Oh, it's Hattie. They are led by King Hattusili the Just, known as Judge. We shall keep the meeting civil. King Alexander the Hero, being superstitious, believes in many strange and mysterious things. Curious. Right. You back off. Let's send in Alexander. It's mine now. Ha! They can't have it. Right. That's the importance of grabbing these sites, because if I sit a unit on there, I don't think they can come and build on it. But I might be wrong. Anyway, these dudes, I can promote them, but it's expensive. Don't want to replace the general. I can't heal because it's in foreign lands. Let's have a look. Let's just have a look around, see what we've got. You guys can actually go back up there. We'll go back and we will heal up. Can I promote these ones? Not this turn. Do I want to promote? I think promoting heals them up a bit. See what the options are. It's expensive. Bloodthirsty. Oh, that's extra damage. That's nice, actually. Consumes an order. Horsebane. No, I don't want Horsebane. We'll go Bloodthirsty, though. I like that. Aha! Okay. Horses, right. This is super important now to control this site. We're getting a settler in a moment. I've got to remember there's a site up there as well. I think we need some food. We need to get some farms going. Should I get another builder on the go? So we've got a miner working in there. You can upgrade these guys as well. Council 1. Let's get a Council 1 going. It's only 1 year. I think that's probably something we should have done. We're not working on any codes of laws, are we? We might be working on laws. I can't even see where the law screen is. Let's see. Pella Council. I'm sure it'll become apparent. True inheritance. What is going on here? Late one morning, servants discover the heir, Alexander, missing from his chambers. According to a farewell message, he has departed Pella to meet his lover, the heir to Egypt. There is nothing to be done. Prince Alexander the hero becomes missing. Crap. That's not quite how I wanted that to work out. Hey, Piranha Man. This is one of the nice things about this, is when you choose these intrigue events, you're not quite sure how they're going to go, but I didn't think it was going to go like this. So, we can tell the people of Greece the truth. We can secretly choose a new heir. I'm going to tell the people of Greece the truth. He's been found, barely clinging to life. A blow to the head has left parts of his skull fractured, and his hair is slick and matted with blood. As to what happened, Alexander is either unwilling or unable to say. One thing seems sure, this was no accident. He's no longer missing. We will hope he recovers. We will pay the best medics to tend to Alexander. That is a lot of cash. I think we better do it, though. He's wounded. Our treasury is filled with the finest luxuries. The Sipslid family has come to demand a cut of the wealth. They desire more of our collected gems, or they will make our job of governing difficult. See, this is why having the families in the game is a pain in the arse. So this is going to make all of them unhappy. And they want the gems, which I think I was going to trade with. I guess I could send there. It's not a big problem. I'll send them. I don't know about this. Yeah, so the Greek-Egyptian relations not looking that great all of a sudden. That was a rough year for Alexander. I suspect he got drawn into a trap like a young fool. It's okay, so he's recovered, but it's left him scarred forever. Court diplomats have been hard at work on discussions with representatives from both Rome and Hatti, but they wish to focus their efforts. Which nation should they seek to influence? Wait, King Romulus owes King... okay, so if I send him some wood, he'll owe me a favour. Screw that. Right, one evening, as courtly revels end, you meet a fascinating young envoy from far away named Atossa the Younger. Atossa. Her beauty catches your eye and her laughter lightens your heart. As the sun rises, Atossa asks if she may meet you again when she returns to Pella. Setting her cool gaze upon you, she awaits for an answer. What? King Philip is gay? Is that something... I don't remember that being in the game before. I think that means I'll only get this event if King Philip is not marked as gay. I wonder if that's just one of the custom options or if there are some gay characters in the game. I don't know, because I don't remember seeing that before. But it's not one I expect to see popping up. Okay, let's see where this goes. This has been nice for me, and now I gain discipline, cash, and XP. Yeah. Well, I might need a new heir, but it needs to be a legitimate heir. Hey, Aimless. They need a bit more into the Crusader Kings comparison. They've gone quite heavy with this, and if you look at the settings, if I can show you the settings I've got this at. Can I not look at the settings? Options. Graphics, audio. It's not going to show me, is it? I've got the events turned down low. And there are a lot of events in this. Almost too many, I think. Some Egyptian indignant over a royal getting involved with a foreigner. Bashed Alex. It could be that. I think he was drawn into a trap, an assassination attempt. Because I think you can get those sort of intrigue events pop up. And I maybe should have spotted that as the wise ruler that I clearly am not. Can I spend anything? Abdicate the throne. Divorce the queen. Oh, what have I clicked on that? What's that done? What's that done? What's that done? It made a noise. I don't trust it. Oh, and maybe that's to click on the unit that he's with. Is there a way of spending the experience that you get? I'm sure there is somewhere. I can't remember where it is. Right, what can he do? He can do other things, can he? Promote units. Oh, I need to promote some units. Right. So these guys need a promotion. Combat 1 is quite good. Those will be quite expensive to promote now. Yeah. That's a lot. I can promote them again. 200. It gets, next turn, it gets cheaper if they get involved in combat in the meantime. Can't promote them because they're just trash militia. I better build, I'm going to build a slinger. That'll do. That'll do. I'm sure, anyway, we'll figure it out. Is he not in charge of this anymore? So I want to click on that. The unit. Assign a general. Can't do it, I think, because I've promoted them. So I think they're busy. I should probably be moving the scout to explore all this. I think it'd be a much more efficient way of doing it. And it looks like I'm finding lots of people in this direction. So I should probably focus. That's unguarded. Okay, I'm going to need to do something about that urgently. Are you still working on that? No, we've got the mine done. Well, this looks like a nice place for a farm, doesn't it? Let's go build a farm over there. As we do definitely need one. Yeah, running out of food is not good. What would happen? So I can't build farms in the desert, obviously. I was kind of hoping to save this for lumber camps, but there should be enough others. I can build a shrine. No, I can build the oracle. Can't build shrines yet. We can't build roads yet, and I can't do garrisons yet. I can't do the pigsty yet. I can go down chopping trees. That'll do. Cut the scrub. Is there some other resource there? It's recommended to build a mine. Let's go and get the other one. We've got one order left. Oh, they're building. They're done. What would... Well, I guess building a mine in this desert makes sense, so we'll move there for next turn. Choose production. You really do need a warrior coming out of there. First impression from your few minutes watching, the game seems like a mix of Civ and the Endless series with a sprinkle of Crusader Kings and maybe even a tad of Age of Wonders. That's interesting because I haven't really played Age of Wonders, and I would like to say something more about Age of Wonders, but I signed an NDA recently that forbids me from mentioning it. So stay tuned is all I can say for that. Right then, Carthage. In meeting Carthage, there's the opportunity of leading your army against a new opponent, but some say it might be better to continue to drill for now and attack when better prepared. I don't particularly want to go and have a war with them, to be honest. More manoeuvres needed first. Maintain the initial truce. Have we even met Carthage? I don't remember. Collect my best maps and fetch my armour. We go to war. I haven't even seen them on here. Hey Eddie, yeah, it's kind of like Civ. With more of a family and story element to it as well. Right, so we've got the free stuff. Treasury 1, Granary, Divination. That'll give us shrines. I mean, the labour force sounds like... I'm going to go for that. Then we can build roads to connect places up. Which isn't urgent, but it's quite good. I'm also going to run up here. And hope I get there before anyone else. I should be able to get in next turn. Then... Oh, what's this? Carthage. Scout. Right, we know now. We know. So they're going to be probably up here in the murk somewhere. It's a shame I picked a random map for this, because there's no oceans at all. We've started right in the middle of one massive continent, by the looks of it. Get this dude back inside our borders, and he can just heal up. You could be promoted. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's add a general back in. Put Alexander back in. Idle. Yes, he definitely is idle. I don't know if I really want to go wandering off too far down there. I'm going to bring these guys back up. We're going to guard the city site, ready to get a settler out to it. And we'll use the scout, I think. Scouts can move more efficiently. But we should go and see where everybody else is to get an idea on the map. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I like this game at the moment. I need to make my mind up about it. Pella's treasury overflows with gold. The city's leaders call for immediate funding of key projects. What should they do with these excess funds? Developing culture event. Save the gold for later. Spend it on the swift couriers. Give it to our most talented scholars. That would be more science, which isn't bad. Swift couriers. That would give me 6 orders. Instantly 6 orders. That would allow me to do more stuff next turn. But I could save them, maybe. We need some science. We'll do the science. Restless leader. Recently you felt a certain restlessness. You simply aren't content to wait about at home. Bored by the mundanity. Is that the correct word? The mundanity of palace duties and court ceremony. Being a commander, you're eager to visit foreign military officers and academics and study their leadership styles. Shall you set out into the world at large on a grand adventure? Yes, assemble a caravan, we ride at dawn. Yeah, go on then. Go for it. You get that city site. There we go. And now I could go for military. Which of the ones give me outputs to... it's these guys, isn't it? No, it's not. It's these guys. These give me... No, I'm wrong again. What does marble do? I'm trying to find the ones that give me the extra... I need salt and lavender for them. Odd combination. It's not... It must be these dudes. It's not showing me the... Oh, it did. I just read it. Hang on. Mines and lumber mills. That's not quarries, though, is it? Should we go for one of these? Should we go for someone else? This would give me research and stuff. These would give me... I don't know. Go on then. I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to do that. So what we're going to build here? Probably a worker. Let's go for a worker. It's a good thing that there are no oceans, seeing you're playing the Greeks. We don't want your colonies to lapse you in terms of power. don't think that can happen in this game, but you never know. There's not been as many barbarian tribes around as I expected. I should probably start building an army, because the only way to stop an enemy attacking you is to look like you mean business. I think you were going to build a quarry. You can build I don't think we want to build a hamlet there. I think hamlets are more for expanding into other areas away from the city. But I could be wrong. What do I need? We've got a small increase in stone. You can trade all these with your neighbours as well. Food is a problem. But this isn't a foodie sort of city. So let's build the... What's a mine? Okay, we're building a mine. 354 to promote him. 200 to promote him. I'm going to do this. Strike one. Strike one! And I'm going to do 2 more promotions. Well, we've got a slinger. Nice. They should be fairly cheap to do for the first one. Combat 1. Tracker. +3 vision. Reveal. Eagle eye. Ignores distance modifier. Leads to marksman. That sounds like the one we want. You guys can just heal. Do I have to click that every single turn? Do we have anyone building a... Right, you get building a settler. I'm going to run out of food at this stage if I'm not careful. Fact, I hope that just cashed the food in, otherwise I'm not going to have enough. Problems. I foresee problems already. Did we have a farm? We do have a farm coming. It's not enough. We're going to have to do something else. Oh, what we can do... I don't know if this is a good idea. If I go here... No, I thought they could harvest the... I thought they could harvest the animals, but they maybe can't. Maybe scouts can do that. And if you're going to do it, it's probably best to do it in neighbouring territories. I don't even remember seeing it. What's this? Resource olives. Harvest olives. This will give us... This gives us olives in Pella. Okay. But it regenerates, it doesn't destroy them, so that's good. They no longer have a general. Let's put this oligarch Cleisthenes the Younger. Oh, how do I skip? End the year. I don't want to move them. So I'm probably just going to stream one session of this, I think. We'll see how we get on, just to give us a good taste for the game. Delegation from Hatay arrives with a marriage proposal for your son, Prince Alexander the Heroes. We should consider it carefully. I think I should probably marry within my own people. Neither of them. Dreams of home. You've been exploring for years. Now when the sun dims in the horizon, you cannot help but think of home. Perhaps it's time to return to Pella. Will you continue on your voyages of discovery? Well... No, send him out a bit longer. He hasn't learnt anything yet, from what I can tell. Am I out of wood? Nope, it's okay. Where's the build a farm option? It's because there's a... Okay, that I want to see what I wanted to see what the food was in that area actually. That's 6.5 because we've got one adjacent to it. I am struggling for food, so I guess we do that. And we promote these guys again. Ranger? Plus 25% strength from trees. Shield bearer. Better versus ranged units and focus. I'll get that. I'll get that. Hey, so we achieved an ambition. I'm sure there's a laws section that we should be playing at in this as well. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Ambassador, Chancellor. These roles are currently locked. Fair enough. So we do have spouse. Oh, right. Okay. So we can influence the king. She can get influence in the king. It's a job for her. And this dude can... Family marriage. Okay. So let's go for... That would be within his own family. They're already pleased. Let's go for these guys. So that's going to... It's not... He hasn't got married. He's going to start looking for a wife. We're going to be presented with some options. I could march these dudes back up. Probably should. I'll march them back up and at least heal. So that's not a bad idea. Food is going down badly. The Pyrenees are over here. Maybe they are. Maybe the map's just rotated oddly. I don't know if I want to go that way. I think I do. I want to go through there and then rotate up to the north. So we'll find a way through. See if I can find some more olives to steal on the way. So other games I want to stream this week, or at least start. Skyrim is that's been on the back burner for a long time. I've also got a copy of Knights of Honor 2, which is similar to this in a way. It's probably more similar to... I don't know what it's more similar to. Hearts of Iron, Crusader Kings 3. It's more of a military thing, is that. Total War, maybe. A little bit of that chucked in as well. So there's that. And there's something else I got to have a look at as well. Rogue Trader, which is, if I can still access that, it's the... It's like a 40k XCOM type game that's in development at the moment. So here we go. Marriage proposals for Prince Alexander the Hero. Do we want to go with Oligarch Xanthippe the Scholar or Lanarchy of Region? Tactician. I can make her a general. Counterattacks during melee. Wisdom 2, Charisma -2, Discipline 2. Don't like the Charisma -2 things. She's upset. She's cautious. Right. She's the best option. Did I select that? Am I married now? Does it say? Hang on, if I click on him. Yes, that's his... No, that's my queen consort. Living relatives, father, mother. I don't know that actually went through. They marry now. Or in this case, they didn't marry now. There has to be a way of seeing this. Heir succession. General of warrior. There's got to be... Can I not right click on this? I clicked on the portrait of the woman, which kind of suggests that I selected her, but I don't see... It should show up, surely. Can I see a family tree? There's got to be a family tree button somewhere. Ambition. Oh, right, ambition victory. So you fulfill 10 ambitions, you win the game. That's one of the ways of winning. Show the victory screen. Hang on, what's this? Right, click on that. He doesn't look... He's not married. Crap. Okay. Let's go on family marriage. I'm going to have to do this again, aren't I? Crap. I think I'm blowing resources for nothing there. Anyway. Lesson learned, maybe? That was kind of weird. Moment of change. Spies report that their contacts in Carthage and Persia may be amenable to diplomatic discussions improving relationships with us. I'm not sending anything. Screw them. I don't care about the relationship with them. The families of our young nation are eager for you to prove your power and legitimacy to rule. The three heads have gathered before you to make requests for the future of Greece. Oligarch Xanthippe the Scholar is first, respectfully bowing before you to make her plea. That was the one I was going to marry. She wants me to discover 6 technologies. Oligarch Stratonici of Nicaea. Why'd they pick a game with unpronounceable names? She goes next, detailing the Cypselid plan for you to control 3 specialists. That sounds much easier. Finally, Cleisthenes of the Argonauts, gently suggesting that it would be in the nation's best interest to control 6 mines. That also sounds achievable. The one that I want to marry off to Alexander is the one I want to keep happy, but these other things, I don't think it matters too much. Argaid opinion would be quite good, actually. And also 6 mines or 3 specialists. 3 specialists is definitely doable. I'm going to do that. Right, so Pella's just built something. So we have a miner. Actually, it should list the specialists. We have one in there. Is that seriously where it... We can have farmers and stone cutters as well. I mean, they're all worth having. And then we can upgrade them. But I don't know where we upgrade it from, because this doesn't look like I remember. And that's also very loud background chatter suddenly. Right, let's go for... Should we go for this stone miner? Because we want the specialist, and it's going to be fairly quick. And that achieves another ambition, which is good. Family marriage officer. Right, okay. We want... She's got the same stats. So that's the one we want, isn't it? And she doesn't like me, so this is the best option. I don't know why I clicked on that, and I clicked on the portrait and it vanished before. It shouldn't be clickable. Anyway, it's done. You guys are fully healed up, so you can skip. Did we have a settler? Oh, we've got an extra warrior. Okay. Let's just bring them down here. And we will promote them quickly as well. Heckler. Plus 25% strength versus a general. Engineer versus siege and ship units. I kind of like a heckler. Let's do that, because there will be enemy generals running around all over the place. Right, you're building... Oh, I've got some slingers. I'd quite forgotten about the slingers. Let's get the scout on the go. A wide-ranging scout. We'll get this bit cleared up. Doesn't look particularly tempting to move into, does it? I want some lush grasslands. Well, maybe head this way. And up here, this... Oh, hang on, we've got neighbours. Right. Oh, food! We've got food up there. Wheat. And rivers and horses. Right, this bit, the vast plains, that's where we're going. We'll bring the scout up that way. We've got slingers to go. We may as well have a little look, though, because our guys are not doing much else. They're not as good as exploring. We add a general to that. We've got a crap governor. They've got jobs. We've got no one. No one suitable. Alright, see you later, Tom. And we'll catch you on Saturday for Grounded, of course. The militia... I probably don't need them anymore. Right, what's this? Turn summary, bonus effects. Goal started, city production, wonder activity, and a character marriage. Just to remind, let's get rid of all these. They're all dealt with. End the year. Hey there, Nicodemus. How's it going? We're just trying this old world game, a bit like Civ and Crusader Kings 3, kind of a cross between the two. The influence mission of King Philip the Settler has led to an event. Reports indicate that someone in your court has been sharing information with the Hittites, and King Hattusili, the Just of the Hattai, have been heard boasting about how he's eager to put the Greek technology to use. Following the trail, your agents discover that the breakthrough came from a message from Queen Consort Olympias to a distant relative of the foreign nation. Your guards intercept a subsequent message in which Olympias is asking the relative to hide any involvement, confirming the suspicions. Brought before you in tears, Olympias professes innocence, claiming that the first message was a thoughtless mistake. So, the Queen has managed to send the entire details of one of our great technologies in a letter to a friend. That was some letter. Could brand her a traitor to Greece, that sounds... Or can offer forgiveness, that's not good. A punishment is necessary. She becomes imprisoned. Okay, that's... Alright, well, I've got an heir. I could brand her a traitor. Excluded. Cannot be a governor general. Cannot be a family head. Cannot be chosen. I'm going to put her in prison until she's learnt a lesson, I think. That sounds quite... Upgrade Philip. Aha. What does he need? What are his stats? He has no charisma at the moment. His courage is good. His discipline is not bad. And this is what it's going to give us. Let's go charisma. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes him at all. There we go. His stats are on the bottom there. Labour force. 1 year till I've got it. My God, it feels like a long way away. Right, you're still working down there. What is this? Is this Mount Vesuvius? You discovered Elbrus, +1 legitimacy. I guess that's for... Don't think I want to be building right next to that, do I? It does not look very friendly. So, what have we got? The workers are building working stuff there. He's building a farm. He's building a miner. They're building a settler to go and settle this. And I'll have to be careful because the food won't put up with that. Actually, I can hold on to that for as long as I want. If I've got the city site, then no one else can have it. But yeah, I'd better get some food production going. I think that's where we're in trouble. Ah, hang on. The food is going to be going down because I've got so many units. I don't know if militia count for this. These guys are trash, so I'm going to get rid of them. Actually, if I move them into Nicaea, can I disband them in a city? Get rid of that. Where's the option? There is an option to disband stuff there. Is that it? Disband the unit. Disband militia. Well, they've gone anyway. Right, we better have a little look up here and see what's going on. Across this vast desert. Oh, what is this? Right, that is something important that I need to explore next turn. It looks interesting. It looks like loot. We'll go and get it. Carthage's turn. Carthage is now at peace with Egypt. I didn't know they were at war. So we've discovered labour force. I think it's going to trigger something for us as well in a minute. Flanks will give us spearmen. Military drill will let us build barracks. That will let us do the pasture. It's 9 years off, which is a long time. However, we do have pastures we can build. The food production is stable at least now, which is nice. Build a hamlet. Build an Odeon. This. Civics rate. I think I'm missing a menu, you know. I'm sure I am. There's the laws menu. Unless it comes up somewhere. It's not under there. Right. Okay, this is what I was looking for. But maybe I can only pick things once I've discovered the technology. So maybe I wasn't missing it at all. So I can pick freedom. All cities, 4 cash per year per specialist. Sage's opinions +10. It costs 400 of that. Or I can have slavery which gains unhappiness. Mines and quarries get 20% output. Builder's opinion. Slavery sounds really good for a little bit of unhappiness. Cash, I think, is something we can manage anyway. Output, yeah, let's do that. Pass the law. Slaves, more slaves. That's what we want. So that should help with that. And we don't have a lot of stone. We should probably have some more stone. What is that telling me? Quarry. Where the best place to build quarries then? There's a plus 11 over there. Definitely over that then. We need more stone. Don't think there's anything else I was waiting to do. You just wait, because I want to bring the scout over if he's got anything. Yeah, he's got some stuff left to do. What's this? Rhodope. Rhodope. Silver. The Subur River. Well, I guess we're going to work our way up there. Right then, Pella, we need another specialist. Can we not do it? Cost a citizen. Do we not have... I don't think it's going to let me do that. Yeah, I have farms. If I click on it... Oh, I don't have a spare citizen. Okay, so I need some growth here. And do we get that from food? Or does it naturally grow? Here we go. Growth. Right, so it's a while before that grows. I'll probably have to do a specialist somewhere else then. A worker's probably a good idea. Get some stuff done. Walls are good. Forums. Festivals. Plus 10 max hit points for city. Leads to a moat. I'm going to get a worker on. We definitely need one. Quality time. See, there's a lot of these events keep coming up. I don't know whether I enjoy them, whether they feel a bit too frequent. But I always feel like there's just some shit to sort out all the time with this game. Anyway, in response to our gracious support of Egypt during its struggles, Queen Hatshepsut the Explorer has extended an invitation. She would be honoured if you would visit the royal palace and speak before the gathered Egyptian court, a high honour. During your visit, the heir to Egypt's throne, Princess Nefertari the Gracious of Egypt, offers to act as your escort. This may be a good chance to win over the next generation of Egyptian leadership, but it would mean ignoring the current ruler. The thing is, Alexander, my son, ran off with her for a romantic interlude and got the shit kicked out of him. So I don't think I really want to be hanging around with her. I think she's a trained assassin. That's what I think she is. I will stay close to my host. King Philip has unexpectedly returned to the capital for a short visit. He seems weary from his travels, but is willing to continue exploring if the court desires it. He is bringing back an esteemed soldier to our court. We get a court soldier. Okay, that's quite good. Honour him for bravery. He gains courage. He should continue. I don't think he'll continue. He's probably getting a bit long in the tooth for this. Yeah, go on. He'll bring back an esteemed soldier. Our new court soldier, Heidna, has joined the court. Her experience in matters of war will help keep Greece safe. Welcome. You need a general in this unit, don't you? So let's add a general. She... is that just... That's attack strength. Unit cannot die with more than 1 hit point. Does that mean you have to get it down to 1 hit point first? Yeah, she sounds good. Is King Philip? He's idle now as well. Okay. Well, let's put her in. And you've got a general in there. You've got Alexander in. Okay. You may as well fortify the place. Skip and India. Alright, interesting. I want to try and link my territories up a little bit if I can. As our boundaries expand. Your son has a new illegitimate daughter. What's he been doing? What's he been doing? He was married. With the increasing recognition of the city of Nicaea as a centre of culture, there has been a movement from the elders to host a festival of archery. A decree was swiftly issued stating that in Nicaea no other sport should be practiced. Rival factions have risen up, arguing that wrestling or horse riding provide the better sport. The beleaguered city looks to you. Which shall you favour? Oh, I think we want archery. I kind of... Horse racing, where we have no equestrian units we can build. Yep, archery. It is. City of archers. We can go and build... We can build a garrison now. That's quite a good thing to have. Let's go and build a garrison, because that means we can put a governor in this place. It's going to cost a lot, but do it. And we'll add a general. We'll put Prince Philip. Who is this? Oh, that's the... Is that the soldier I brought back? No, I just put her in a... I just put her in a... Arcademia the Explorer. I have no idea who that is. Anyway, Philip. I guess I could probably look around up here. Is there a... If I click on him, does that not show me his family tree? That's the unit he's in. That's the orders. What's that do? Nothing? There is... I'm sure there is a way of seeing... Never mind. Bonus effects, max orders, improvement finished, the mine. Ah, nice. So we got that done, and they're building the garrison. Cool. Character birth. My granddaughter was born. Yeah, let me... Can I not get the information on this? Control right click to get rid of all notifications. Oh, we've got some barbarians coming in. Oh, what's this stuff? This is... Yeah, what is it? What's the... It's incense. There's got to be a city site near here somewhere there. Let's see. Because we kind of want to... And that is sorghum. The hell is sorghum? Is it a type of wheat? It's some sort of crop, isn't it? Harvest for more food. Well, I guess we could... I don't want to get these guys in range of something that then wants to... Oh, no, I'm not declaring war. No, no, sorry. I didn't realise that was their territory. I do beg your pardon. I think I'd better get an army put together. And quite fast. Egypt declares war on Rome. Good for them. I'm staying out of that. These guys over here, we're going to march them across here. Because once a garrison is built, if you station a unit in, it slowly trains in there and gets XP, or makes it cheaper to promote. I think that's how that works. I'll leave you in place. There's definitely something going on. Hang on, there's got to be a... Right, so we've found the barbarian. This looks like they might be under attack. Camels? Do I want to send some troops over to try and grab this place? They could probably do it single-handedly. Spreading myself a little bit thin. Ah, let's do it. Let's do it. It looks like a good place to try and grab, just for resources. Surprised there isn't a city site somewhere in between here and here, you know. As our units approach the Babylonian border, they are met by armed soldiers. These men bring an aggressive message. All nations willing to treat with Babylonia must pay tribute. We should be careful how we respond. We can pay gold, we can pay iron, we can refuse, we can persuade the soldiers to trade, because I'm charming. King Nebuchadnezzar. The pioneer of Babylonia, plus 40 opinion. Well, we get trade from them. Alright, diffuse tensions. This is... We've got a perk, let's use it. There doesn't seem to be any downside to that. And we've found the city-state of Babylonia. Wait a minute, wasn't that the... Wasn't that a barbarian camp just a moment ago? I thought... Oh, no, right, no, it's not the city-state of Babylonia. It's a city-state garrisoned currently by some Babylonian soldiers. Right. Got it. That threw me for a moment. Let's see if I can go talk to these people. Is there a diplomacy screen? There's Carthage. I'm sure there's a way of doing this. I just thought we'd get a trade going. Help screen. That is the last resort. Eligible generals. State religions. We adopt a state religion. We don't have a religion yet because I haven't built any temples. We better get on that, I think. Here we go. Right, and we can do it through here, right? Send goods, declare war. Can we not ask for a trade? They're pleased. There's a few people I've upset. They're slightly upset. Right, I can go on influence, actually. Declare war, send goods. We have no trade with... Is that because I don't know where their cities are? Queen died, though. Well, I can try and influence them with Philip II. He doesn't have an awful lot of charisma, though, does he? Hey, I can lose it. Okay, I don't think... Screw it, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm just going to live in my little hole in my desert behind the walls, and that's going to be the end of that. There's no point marching an army over there now, so you may as well just come back here. I guess this is it. Right, we can see... that's quite cool, actually. When they were walking, you could hear the sling stones sort of clanging together in their pouches. Hey, UFO. An interesting Solasta game. Yeah, unfortunately, TC was unavailable to play tonight, so we've postponed Solasta till next week. You can skip. Warriors serving under King Philip the Settler come from all walks of life and social classes. There are only two prerequisites for serving in his unit. First is the ability to fight, and fight well. The second is more unusual. The unit consists only of pairs of lovers. Philip says that the practice keeps a unit strong, as a warrior would rather protect their lover than flee from the field. This is all sounding very Greek now. Others in the army have taken to calling this unusual unit the Sacred Band. Shall we make the title official? Let their name bring fear to our enemies. Such titles will distract from their training. Yes, just go for it. Why not? Why not? How are you doing, UFO, anyway? I don't want to promote them. I need to get more farms on the go as well. My research seems to be incredibly slow. I guess I've not built anything, though, to improve it. The general has been feeling quite poor. He's ill. He's going to die. He's going to die. He's 62. He's led a good life. He does not have long for this world, I suspect. Right, I need a farm. I need more farms. There's a 6.5 up there because it's got a river next to it. Go on then. Go up there. And chuck a farm out. I need to learn how to produce crops and things, really. Don't really want to cut the place down, but I will if I have to, I guess. Build a fort. Build a theatre. Enables a master poet. Go on, I'm going to go build a theatre. And I don't want any hamlets. Oh, we could do marble. We could definitely do marble. We could do garrison. I can set a governor up to this place then, couldn't I? This does look like a good farming area, though. Right, move there. Where is the best? There's a +6. Is that all we've got? +6 it's going to have to be, then. I'm going to watch the wood supply, too. You don't do anything. I think you're going to return to base and just defend stuff. That's what I mean about the bags of balls rattling about, for want of a better word. Slingshots was the word I was looking for. They're rattling their balls at me. Choose production. Up here, what can we create? An Olympiad, a council, a festival, a scout. Let's go for a scout and explore some more of the map. Let's get something else going. There's not really too much to do up there. I'm going to have to start building walls and stuff. Because as soon as there's a war comes, I'm going to be in big trouble. But yeah, I've settled in like a real crap sort of area for food. Your doctors and diviners have warned you that the end is near. Time to get your affairs in order. He's completed his ambitions. Lysander is the governor of Pella and a court minister. I can give him wisdom. What are his stats? He currently has no wisdom whatsoever. Give him robust. Warlike. I'm going to upgrade his wisdom. He's really, really bad at that. Right, so if I go to Nicaea, I can now assign a governor. Idle candidates. We've got Diodorus the Young. Oh, these are crap. These are really, really bad candidates. There's a builder, which is going to increase unhappiness and siphon off my funds. Or I've got someone who's... These are terrible. I'm better off not using any of them. They need to like become a general and go and get killed somewhere, I think. Right. Bad idea. Not doing that. What have we got? Turn summary, bonus effects, next unit. Don't want to move you. Oh, okay, let's just skip an end turn. Yeah. The character development in this game, I guess it's like anything else. You know, you can't expect all the characters to be good. Prince Alexander the hero has a new illegitimate son. He's married! And he's managed to father 2 illegitimate kids. Passionate plea. Reports have reached us that Queen Dido, the pioneer of Carthage, has made an impassioned speech in which she appealed to our better natures in order to solicit our aid. Apparently the speech was so moving, it even had beggars emptying their pockets on the spot. Nobles donated their entire estates to the cause, and one man had to be wrestled away from a bridge to prevent him giving up his life for Dido. Unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately for us, the speech has lost a lot of its effect in being translated and delivered third hand. However, the gist remains. Carthage is in need of aid and wishes us to send some. If we send them 160 hammers, they'll owe us a favour. Or if we tell them to get stuff, I don't really care. They can go to hell. Okay, Alexander is saddened by the imprisonment of his mother in the dungeons. He begs us to show mercy. Release her. Except that he's endeared to King Philip. King Philip's not dead yet. He's about to die, so it doesn't matter what his stats go like. Go on then. Let's release her. Let's release her. That's fine. We have a new settler. This was going to be the lands of plenty up here, wasn't it? But we don't currently have anything on the map up there. Let's go and check it out. An emissary from the Vandals have arrived to establish relations with us. Glumly, he tells that his people were once a mighty empire like us, but their land was ravaged by a disease which their king took no action to prevent until it was far too late. This sounds like modern world events creeping into the game. He hopes we will not take advantage of their current weakness. We are a merciful people. We are a practical people. Vandals, war. Yeah. War. Greece is now at war with the Vandals. They're like a small tribe. They're not like a full other civ. I'll have to watch my scout. But let's get the armies as well spread out as they are. Up to north. Oh, you kind of need to stay there. I want to hold on to that. Do I only have 3 soldiers in total? I thought I built an extra one. I do. There he is. Brilliant. We'll get the warriors up. We'll get the slingers up. We should be able to trash these guys. Right. Control 3 specialists. That's not going to happen in time, is it? I think my guy's due... I don't know how soon he's going to die. There's a possibility... Go on, there's a possibility he lives long enough, just long enough for that to take effect. Meanwhile, we're going to go and we're out of orders. So we need to get a city-state down here. An old ambition is now a legacy. You will have 20 years to complete it. Good. We're going to do that because Philip's dead. So that's fine. So the ambition isn't just wiped off, and we should manage it. He's died in the field. Okay. Not totally unexpected. Let's get my scout. Wait, Carthage is at war with these people as well? Okay, I feel like oh, it's a city site. Right, it's mine. It's mine. This looks like the land of plenty. Scrub. Urban flat. Really? It doesn't look like urban or flat to me. But we have food. And this looks like, yeah, we want to be up here. We need to be in the food areas. So conquering the Vandals would be good, but I think it's probably too late. However, we'll form an army up here. We have a general in there. Where is the other one? And if only we had a road. We don't know how to build them, though. Actually, I haven't sent that settler down south yet. This looks like... There's 2 pastures, which I'm going to get the tech for in 2 years. Potentially 3. Okay, I want both. We'll go down there. And do I have these guys? They can't move. So we've got a lot of builders stood idle at the moment, which isn't good. Walls. It's never a bad idea to have walls around my cities. I feel slightly unprotected. I'm going to build some city walls. The final favour. At the funeral of King Philip the Settler, you were approached by Queen Hatshepsut the Brilliant of Egypt. I owed a debt to Philip and was not able to repay it. Allow me to repay you in his honour instead. Will you accept? She can owe us the favour, or she can give us a massive wodge of cash. We'll take the cash. So if she dies, I don't know if the favour carries on. Your coronation has been met with a wave of patriotic favour. The subjects from across the nation seek to serve the new ruler. How shall we harness this enthusiasm? Organise a labour corps? No. Train the army to increase morale. Encourage artisans to move to our capital. Let's do that. Legal instruction. In the last few years, your wife... See, I was married. And I've obviously been playing away the whole time. 2 illegitimate kids. Your wife has demonstrated a natural aptitude for public speaking. She now requests training in the art of law. Shall we grant this request? Hire a former judge as tutor. It is too expensive. Let's go for that. The little leader. Wherever Prince Aribus goes, Myrtle follows. Myatail. Myrtle. Ariba's influence is strong and draws comments about how he has the makings of a great leader. Who are these your son? Female. She's not from my family. Is she? No, she's not. It's his natural charm. Prince Aribas gains charisma. He will gain discipline. He becomes inspiring or proud. Don't know if either. We'll go for some natural charm. We're going to groom him for leadership. We can actually sort this out. So my wife. intercession. I don't think that's a good thing. Oh wait, you can tell her to go and try and improve the opinion of other people, can't you? I think that's how that works. Right, tutor child. General, yes, go on. Oh, okay. Child's too young anyway. Hey, Rao, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Nice to see you again. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. My God, there's a lot to try and take in this game and just keep an eye on. It's a bit too much at times, I think. News arrives from Hatay that King Hattusili the Strong of Hatay is dead. Good. We didn't like him anyway. Delegation from Egypt is sent to help settle a minor dispute that is brewing between your two nations. At dinner, one of their party speculates on who could beat the gods of war, leading to a spirited debate. They put forward General DJ Jazzy Jeff the Younger as the best candidate. I agree. Jazzy Jeff is the most superior general. Let's be realistic. Everyone knows our own general, Haydn the Soldier, is unbeatable. Yes, let's boast and upset the Egyptians. You've had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's. Excellent. Mine was a little bit muted because some family members in the house weren't very well with COVID in the lead up to it. But finally, it was all clear. Thankfully, it was all clear for Christmas and New Year. It just seemed like we were all just exhausted leading into it. So I think it was a bit quieter and a bit sort of more muted than I would have liked it to have been. But it was good to have a rest. But yeah, thanks for asking. With the death of the King of the Hatay, rule of Hatay has passed to King Mursili the New. The new ruler has asked that a statue of the deceased King Hattusili the Strong be erected in Pella. No. No. He's not making anything in Pella. He can go to hell. Plea for forgiveness. The message from Queen Dowager Olympias is pitiable. She begs for your forgiveness and asks to be allowed to return home. Yes, she is forgiven. No, I lose legitimacy for revoking a punishment. And I gain it. And she starts plotting against me. She's my mum. I will not yield. Oh God, this never stops. The Forgotten Town. The town clings to the side of the hill, blending seamlessly with the jagged rocks around it. The run-down structures are almost invisible from the path below, passed by countless travellers without a second thought. Your attention was brought here after overhearing a servant speak of how the people are struggling after a disease spread through their herds. Your heroic nature spurred you to action, and you now lead a cohort of soldiers with emergency grain for the Forgotten Town. Starving faces look up in a mix of gratitude, confusion and surprise. How many other Forgotten are there out there? It raises a question, once again, of how best to serve the people. King Alexander is a hero. We must make sure to use every natural resource that is available to us. Control 8 pastures, camps, groves or nets. Can we build camps? That sounds like something that should have come from trapping. I'll have to have a look at that. We should gather food, produce 1,000 food. Oh my God, we're totally run out of food. This is bad. That is just the way of the world. No, we're going to camps, groves and nets. Okay. And we've got to get on with this now or we are in major trouble. Give me a builder. We have a builder here. Right, go here. You should be able to build something. We've got... What is there? There's goats. Excuse me? There's goats. Oh, it's 1 year away? Right. Skip. He can't do anything yet. Next turn. Next turn we get that. What is that? That's a garrison. I can put a unit in there and they'll level up. I'm going to save the orders. You were coming down here, weren't you? We've got a couple of camps we can do around here. I thought there was another one nearby. Well, he's in that one, so we're going to have to get that going. There are no camps up there. We've just finished a farm, thankfully. Yeah, all family's good now, thanks. Nobody was, like, seriously ill, but... yeah, I wasn't really ill. I didn't catch it somehow, but I felt just, like, tired the whole time. It was, yes, an odd time was our Christmas. But it was okay. I can't complain. I thought I had more locations for stuff. Anyway, I'll move a builder south and we'll start levelling up some of these. Next unit. Do I really want to move? Add road. Oh, I've got a builder there, haven't I? We can add a road, which just uses an order. We should try and level these up, actually. We can build roads through... Let's move in there. Oh, nice. Oh, it costs stone. That's okay. We have a bit of stone, and it's worth linking up the Empire as well. I guess you should go and build some... This should... Yeah, this is going to give us... Please tell me this gives me marble. I think this gives me marble. It's worth a lot anyway. Oh, build a quarry and then we recruit a specialist and that gives us the marble. Right, let's just end turn here. I'm not quite sure what happens when you run out of food. I don't know if it just stops you from... Oh, yes I do. Okay, so what this means... Egypt has built the oracle. Very nice. We've discovered animal husbandry. My science is really, really lacking. Lumber mills. We should get some of those on the go. We should get some religion on the go, actually. Yes, let me do this, because we can't do anything with that until we've got this going. It's also pretty quick, so let's do that. Right, let's move you to one side. I don't think it matters, but we're going to do it. And we're going to settle you there with our initial family. We've got 2 lots of goats in here within the city limits, so I can have a pasture. This is going to give me some food. Nice. And you're going to pasture that as well. Pasture. Yes, cool. Okay, good. So that's going on. Why is our... Oh, they're building a miner still. It's just taking a while to work. I was wondering why we hadn't completed this ambition yet, but it's on the way. Next unit, please. Can we add a general in there? Yes, we can. The heckler. Let's put her in. She looks pretty good. This game, by the way, doesn't worry about the gender of characters. We've got female generals, male generals, governors. It's I guess it's up to the player if they want to play historically accurate or not, but it gives you the option either way. Not something that bothers me. Can't bother moving you. This isn't the new one, is it? What have you just built? It's building walls, isn't it? Hang on, just close that. Is this... Who is building the walls? Pella is building the walls. So Apollonia... This is the new one. Okay. I could build some walls down there. Get a worker going. Let's get a council. They're only a year. I feel like these should be things that we should probably prioritise. Get some civic improvements on the go. I don't have resources for a lot of things. We're running out of wood, so let's just chop down some trees. And we're out of orders, so we'll chop down trees next turn. So you folks in chat now, what games are you playing at the moment? And what games are you looking forward to this year? What sort of stuff are you hoping to play? And if there's not a particular game, what are your favourite types of games? And if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know in the comments down below as well. The court grows concerned over your lack of heirs. How will the dynasty continue? I suggest that one option would be to legitimise. Then it's free. Yeah, go on. Let's legitimise her. Late one evening at court, Queen Consort Xanthopy the Scholar comes to speak with you in private. You've chosen to legitimise Duchess Dianassa. This action places me in an unpleasant position. Will be seen as a snub by members of the court. Please grant me additional honours to show that you still care for me. Well, yes. We can use an overseer of the fields. I'm not sure the Queen really wants to be the overseer of the farm workers. That gives me 100 food, which I really need. Granted the title Possessor of Veneration, Steward of the Chamber. That sounds good. 40 opinion for 80 years. She's not going to live that long. Okay. Overseer of the Fields, I think. Hey, Billy. Playing Skyrim and Civ 6 because you can't find anything better. I'm planning on starting a Skyrim playthrough soon, actually. It's on my list. It was on my list of stuff to do in November. And here we are, January, still waiting to do it. But yeah, I'm not going to do any more streams of this. But Skyrim will be on the list to start up pretty soon. Starting to play Fortnite? Nice. We've also started to play Solasta with some friends. Looking forward to Hogwarts Legacy and Starfield. Hogwarts Legacy looks cool. I've heard good, positive things about it. There's a lot of people looking forward to it. And Starfield, I'm really hoping that's going to be a great game to get into. It does look like my kind of thing, but we'll see what they do with it, and when it releases, of course. Anyway, heir education. Time passes quickly. Prince Erebus is growing up fast and eager to learn. He will study philosophy. He will study politics. He will study tactics. Tactics is always good for the young men of Greece. You can't play isometric. It really bugs me. Okay to watch. I mean, this is okay. I'm still a big fan of Civ 4. That's still my favourite of all these type of games. Right. We can't go out there and build, can we? Because it's not within our borders. I was going to chop some trees down. So let's do that. And where's Pella? I'm going to build a road going through all these places as well. I was going to go to war up here, but I don't know that I can be bothered at the moment. Or maybe I will just get the two armies up together. I have a third. This guy over here, look. Let's. Oh, I'm going to get cut off. That's going to be an awkward way around, a very long way around. Right, you guys probably aren't needed down there anymore. Maybe I should hang around just in case. Maybe it'd be wise. Yeah, I've just remembered how this works, by the way. When you run out of food, say you've got more units requiring maintenance of food than you are producing, it uses cash to buy extra. So basically your gold is making do for the lack of the particular resource you need. Which is quite a nice system, actually. It's just basically buying more of what you need from the internal markets. So I kind of like that. Right, Pella's not building anything. Festival, Olympiad, Council 2. That's really quick to do, actually, to level up. Come 3 specialists. Should we go for a farmer, or a stone cutter? These are nice and quick to do. I thought I had a miner coming, actually. Did this place not do? Oh, it's miner in 1 year. We'll hold off with the specialist then for now. Yeah, okay, let's go for... What's the festival give me? Extra civics. Stone, we're okay for stone at the moment. We'll go for council, it's quick. We like quick. That's built me a scout. Excellent. You do need to get some more stuff going. We can have the farmer. Farmers would be good because of the food situation. You can also upgrade those specialists later as well. Oh, isometrics like Solasta. I see what you mean. Yeah. Some people don't like those things. Or some people it's like the angle that you look at. I know my wife can't play lots of games. Was it third person or first person she can't play? I can't remember. It just makes her go dizzy. Doesn't like it. Try playing the game. You played restarting the ship and then land on the island, but not being able to climb rock. Did you head in? That was Divinity? Original Sin 2? Was it? Divinity 2? I think that was it. I think. Can't remember any other ships like that. Unless you're talking about Morrowind. starting a ship in that game. That's going back a bit. I still like that game. It looks dated now, but it was a fun world to explore and play in. I really did enjoy that back in the day. So down here, Festival, Olympiad, Council. Let's go Council. Right, I think we're done. Skip, skip, Scout. Let's get a Scout out. Stuff, excellent. Divinity, yeah, Divinity 2. Divinity 1 starts in... How does that start? That starts going onto an island. You don't start on a ship, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you do start... you do approach an island, I'm sure. Excellent game, though. Had a good old LAN party with a bunch of friends last weekend. So nice to meet up and play video games. I remember the days of LAN parties, lugging your PC around. You've completed the legacy of King Philip the Settler. Control 3 specialists. Excellent. And we can have my Duchess tutored. Sudden arrival of envoys from Hatay causes disorder in the court. Their ruler, mercilessly, demands that we take up arms against Egypt. Let's wait a while. I'm not going to war with Egypt. They can... I'm upsetting people now. This is going to lead to a fight, isn't it? Alexander is you and the General of Warrior. Upgrade Tracker. Engineer. Upgrade Courage. He's already pretty courageous. Let's go Tracker. That gives me extra vision as well. Okay, so she's growing up fast. She should study... Commerce would be a good thing. What are her stats at the moment? Doesn't say. She will learn out in the world. We can send her exploring. No, let's study commerce. Column of militiamen winds its way through Pella to the royal palace, interrupting a political debate. After years of living at the mercy of the court, they demand representation. These men, mostly farmers, are made to spend years away from their homes in times of war, leaving their families to ruin, and all at the whim of the ruling class. They demand a seat in court, or at the very least the ability to elect their own officials. Permit the fighting class to form an assembly. That gains consular tribunes. Reevaluate our laws for better representation. Starts ambition, enact professional army. Oh, nice. Okay. We could do that. Provide the masses with a short-lived distraction. I like this one, actually. Enacting a professional army. I think that's something we should do. That is something we would gain from this, I think. Oh, can I do this? Requires rhetoric. So I can't do that. It's locked. I don't know why I didn't notice that. Where's the professional army? It's down there. Oh, okay. That looks like a long way down there. I feel like I'm missing something in regards to the laws in this game. Like I should have set something in motion, but haven't. Anyway, it is what it is. It will become apparent, I hope. What's that? Build an Odeon. Well, there's not really much else to do. We don't have an Odeon here. Quarry. It's not a bad idea to go building a quarry, actually. So there would be... There is a 10 right next to it. But what's this? Oh, this is olives? Alright, well, we're not chopping down an olive grove, because that sounds like that would be useful. Yeah, let's go for a quarry. So we now have marble here, which is excellent. Build a garrison. I will go build a garrison, and they can get a governor in here as well. Can't say you completely new PC build. Excellent. It's really fun to build, and I'm very happy with it so far. It's always nice building your own PC. I've built all mine for years, and sometimes I think that I can't be bothered, because every time I come to build one, it's been years since the previous one, and I have to go and look up the new specs and make sure all the memory clocks are going to match with the processor, and then work out which chipset I want and what I'm going to do with it. And I think it's just easy to buy one, but then I just really like the ability to customize everything. And usually, not always, but usually you can do it at a better price if you build it yourself from the ground up. But Yeah, I'm definitely getting lazier as I get older, but I'm also getting tighter with my money as well, so it's like the two balance each other out. Leave him there. Right, what are we doing? Apollonia. We're farming goats. We've done that. We've got to build a lot more camps. We've got stuff going on, so that's okay. We could... Council 2. Let's get the Council 2 done. I see it. You just finished building a miner, which is good. We can then upgrade our poets and stuff. It requires a lot of food, which I don't currently have. So we'll not do that. We've got any better governors? Like, all our governors are crap. They all have, like, huge penalties to something. This is the least bad. But, I mean, it costs us 1.5 gold a turn. Don't really want to go down that route. Unless he gets better at it the longer he does it. Cancel. We'll go Council 2 on that one as well. And Apollonia. Should we just go Council 1? Quickly build them up. I was going to bring the slingers over, and then at least I feel like I've got a bit of an army together in the same place. And we were in the process of trying to build roads, but all our builders are currently occupied with other things, which is fair enough. I need to get lumber camps out as well. We don't have a builder there because we moved it south. Right, that's fine then. End turn. Yeah, my game feels like it has stagnated a little bit. It's slowed right down. I need to get a bigger army, but I need to get the infrastructure to get the bigger army. Ended up with a GeForce 3070. They're nice cards, and that's probably what I'd look at. Or maybe a 3080 myself if I was to change. Yeah. Do you need anything stronger, though? I mean, 3070 is a good card. With a mild fever and runny nose, Overseer Xanthippe the Scholar, my wife, is ill. The Agogi? The Agog? What the hell is that? The champions of the Argid family have been putting their students through an especially tough training regime they call the Agog. Agogi. Agoge? I don't know what the hell that word is. The teachings consist of hunting, dancing and training in a tight-knit group. Athletics and military drills push the students' pain tolerance to the limit, and harsh exercises teach resourcefulness and improvisation. Oligarch Cleisthenes the Younger thinks that Erebus would make an ideal candidate for the training, but warned that it is dangerous and potentially lethal. That is a risk I'm willing to take if I have an illegitimate second heir to the throne killed in battle, in training. Is it that big a loss, really? Go ahead. Go ahead. He becomes severely wounded, tough, fierce, or loyal. He becomes severely wounded. He's lost an arm, my lord. It is but a scratch. Right, okay. What are we doing? Have we got... Next unit. Skip. Skip. Oh, the scout. I keep forgetting about the scout. I've got a scout in the city-state up there. Okay. I should put a unit in that. Alright, we can see that they've built this little area up here. Cool then, I will advance a unit up there. And where is my slinger? We've not really had a proper fight yet, have we? Let's see if we can go and find something to kill. There should be something over here somewhere. These are... Who are these people? They're from Carthage, which we're currently friendly with. Friendly-ish, anyway. Next unit. Skip. Skip. They've built Council 2. No, they haven't. They've built Council 1. You can build Council 2. You can build... I thought you'd just done this. Council 1 completed. It says completed? But it says it's there to pick again? Wait, does that mean... Oh, it's a repeatable one. I'm not building a... I thought I was building a city improvement here. Never mind. Okay. Right, that kind of makes sense now. Get a worker out then. You'll be a long time building a worker. Thought I was building a lot of councils. Let's not worry about that. What should we do? Should I go for a master poet? Should I get some... I need soldiers. Why can't I build hoplites? I require a stronghold. Okay, we're going to have to upgrade something to something for that. Walls, maybe? Let's go walls. Get some protection. You're no good. You're no good. Right, they're done. They're fine. Divination. A couple of years. We get religion going. It's a bit noisy. That's one of my big concerns, actually, for whatever graphics card I get, is that it has to run reasonably quiet, so it's not picked up by the microphones and stuff. Or, you know, isn't off-putting to me either. These are... Well, I mean, it's not being pushed with this game. This does get a little bit noisy when it is being pushed. My wife has died. What a pity. Okay. My son is impressively scarred as well. Alright. We've built some goats. Excellent. Excellent. Should I start building? I can't build any of these because I don't have any of the materials. Removes the goats. Actually, that would. I don't think I've done any Odeons. Maybe I should go and build an Odeon somewhere. What's that? Build a quarry. Do we not have an Odeon here? I don't think we... It's saying to do one there, so I'm going to go and build an Odeon there. Right, more goats, please. Or whatever this is. This is a pasture. You can just jump off there. We do need to go and explore. We never did find where those vandals were. Come on, you can just occupy that. Right, that will be mine if I want it. Skip that. Slingers, yep, bring the slingers up. And next unit, you're done. Another scout. A forum 2. This starts to bring us a bit more research on, so that's probably worthwhile doing it. We have a rancher. Cost 20 food. Cost 10 a year. Okay. Spreads borders. That sounds like a really good idea. Let's have a rancher going in there. Still running a 1660, but World of Tanks still runs at 125 FPS. Yeah, World of Tanks, it looks nice. It doesn't seem to be that demanding a system. I've actually started playing World of Tanks recently. You probably will be surprised to hear, a lot of you. I have no intention to ever create content on it again, though. Those days are gone. I spent 4 years, 5 years trying not to talk about it, so I do not intend to talk about it now. But it was interesting to look back at on the game, how it's changed since I last played. Rally troops, barracks. Oh, that would give us barracks. That would give us a granary. That would open the Chancellor slot, which might be useful for diplomacy. That's 12 years. It's not that long. Treasury 1, that'll give us cash. We are running short of cash. And a granary building. 60% for adjacent farms. Ah, okay. Let's have that. My science seems to be really slow. And it's probably something I've missed doing. Right, let's move that guy up there. Have a little army in place there. That's good. You're fine. And this scout. Let's see if there's anything left of the vandals. Aha, we've found Babylonia. Still no sign of any oceans or seas, which feels a little bit odd. Skill will be pleased. I've been watching a lot of Skill. If I've been working or doing anything else, I have his stream on in the background. He is pure entertainment, isn't he? Right, let's go back to this, because I pressed a button and it switched cities. And I nearly lost where I was. We should build a walls. Have we got the stone for it? Yeah, we've got the stone for it. That's good. We're going to have to get some more quarries, though. Yeah, it'd be quite cool if I could arrange to have a chat with Skill at some point. just to go over our thoughts and stuff. But as I say, it's not something I want to create content on. Prince Erebus takes to tactics training with an unbridled enthusiasm, especially combat drills where he bests his opponents every time. Clearly the instructors are the best in Greece. We may wish to consider promoting one of them. He will continue to benefit from their wisdom. Extend an invitation to the teachers to join us in court. Yeah, let's do that. We've got a new court soldier. Where are they? There's a lot of female Greek soldiers and not so many male ones. I guess that's just the variant of history we're playing. Their experience in matters of war will help keep Greece safe. Welcome, excuse me. Let me pick a... Can I put her in as a governor? I can, and she will increase defence with no downsides. Right. She is now governor of Nicaea. Skill was pleased to see me. I was surprised you remembered the name, to be quite honest. I was... when he saw Markgfl in the chat and he says, could you by any chance be the same one that used to be a CC for Wargame? Which is awesome. I'm surprised he remembered. He very kindly, when I did leave World of Tanks and everything that behind me, he did come and raid me here on Twitch. He brought 1,000 viewers over and I was playing, I don't know, maybe Far Cry 5, maybe Kingdom Come Deliverance at the time. I can't remember. It was some other game. But yeah, I remember that with great fondness. Let's see. So we've just got this builder done. She's busily built that. She can't directly. If I replace that, oh, I can build a shrine of Hades, a shrine of Athena. Let's get some research going. Where shall I put that? Is it something that benefits from other regions? Shrine of Hades. It's just plus. Oh, there's a +4, but I don't want to overwrite the olive grove. Be a shame. There's the necropolis. We don't have the stone for that. I desperately need to get production up. Let's go and do a shrine of Athena. Enables an apprentice. Okay. Spreads Greek paganism. Potential bonuses. I'm not replacing the quarry. I'm trying to find potential bonuses per adjacent courthouse and each something mythology. Okay, let me see where I can put this then. There's some hills just here. Or I can put it right in the middle of this urban town. Ooh, it seems to make much difference. I'm going to put it here and see what happens. A Shrine of Athena. We're going to start that off. I was in full-flown tanks before he got big. Yeah, I often think back on that. And I think if I'd just, like, just bitten the bullet and continued, my YouTube channel would easily be 100,000 subs now, the original one. But I'd be creating content for something... I mean, at the time, I got fed up of playing it. It's kind of nice to look back in on it now, but back at the time, I was fed up with the way things were going. And I just didn't feel right. I felt like I was advocating for a company I really didn't agree with the business practices of, and that's the main reason, I think, why I stopped. Interesting times. Now, that's saying build a shrine of Zeus there. Why? Why particularly there? It's +2 anywhere, but it particularly said to go and do it there. Do I have the stone? I have the stone. I'm going to go and do the marble, because this is definitely something... There's no other benefit to do anything else. We'll do the quarry there. And you stay there and guard that place. You don't need to move. You don't need to move. Troops in the south. Scouts over here. It's a nice area around here. They're guarding that city-state. That's fine. We'll go all the way around this. It'd be good to see just how big these places are. Wow, I've found some great open plains over here. This doesn't feel right, playing the old world with no Mediterranean Ocean and no real important rivers. Kind of feels odd. A little bit odd. There are a few of you that put personal integrity before money online. Fair play to you. I watch because you're chilled. Cheers, I appreciate that. Rome is now at truce with Egypt. Our citizens have acquired a taste for your foods, declares a visiting emissary. Would you consider making peace with Rome that we might strengthen our bonds of trade? Were we ever at war with Rome? I don't remember signing any declaration of war. Should we have a peace treaty then? Go on then, we'll sign the peace treaty. Ardashir's demand. With the death of King Cyrus the Good of Persia, rule of Persia has passed to King Ardashir the New of Persia. The new ruler wastes no time in making his presence known, sending a heavily armed cohort of diplomats to treat with me. The Persian thugs bring Ardashir's demands before you. Persia has been lenient with you, but no longer. You will pay a tribute of gold or iron, or it will be war. We will never give in to you. Screw them. Persia declared war on us. Time passes quickly. Antigonus is growing up fast and eager to learn. How would you like to educate him? He will study politics. Right. I could do with bringing this army down south. Can I put a... I need to get a scout back on there. They can go a fair old way, can't they? No, not that far, clearly. Do I have a scout over here? Right, come back. Because I'm going to bring this army down south as far as they can get. All my army's in the wrong place. Except for this dude. Is that Persia? That's Rome. So it's somewhere over here. I haven't seen too much from them. So I'm hoping they don't have a massive force up there. But these guys can progress quite quickly. And I'm out of orders. And there's nothing we can do. So we should probably produce some slingers. Right, let's see what Persia does with this war. Jump into World of Tanks maybe once a year and play 5-10 games and reaffirm you really don't like where the game went at all. I don't want to sort of just talk about it during this game stream, but at the moment what they've done, for anyone who's not aware, is they've introduced a line of Chinese heavy tanks that are rocket boosted. They introduced a premium. This was the premium one's the big problem they brought in at Christmas time. The whole line was going to be like this. The premium one is it's too good for what it is. It's got rocket boosters on. It's got a death ray mounted on the front of it, and it's got impervious frontal armor to anything that's the same or lower tier. And the trouble is, the big trouble is the speed with the rocket boosters. It reaches any point on the map from the start of the game in the same time that an opposing lightly armoured medium tank can get there. And you just can't compete with it. They because of the rocket boosters, they can take the best positions on the map before the non-rocket boosted tanks on the opposing side can get there. And if your side doesn't have the rocket boosted tanks, you're at a disadvantage. So it's a silly thing they've done. But it's also probably intentional because they did this a lot. It's like fear of missing out. You have to have the most powerful thing, otherwise you can't compete. And we've seen it throughout history, and I made videos complaining about it 6 years ago, or 4 or 5 years ago, whenever it was. And they're still doing it, so it's clearly intentional. They are broken, but really long load times. It's not so much the damage or the guns on the line in general. I think it's the speed that's the problem. A super heavily armoured heavy tank should not be able to reach a position on a map before a lightly armoured medium tank should. And that's the issue, I think, how they've been broken. But anyway, let's talk about Old World. I've been snubbed by Zimorod. With the death of Queen Dido, the pioneer of Carthage, rule of Carthage has passed to Queen Zimorod. Soon after that, you learn that you have been snubbed. The new queen has sent diplomatic gifts to the other neighbouring nations, yet nothing to you. Is this deliberate antagonism, or is it a mistake that should be overlooked? Ignore it and send the traditional gifts. Refuse to send any gifts. Screw her. The Alcmecenid... No, it's not. That's not how you pronounce it. The Alcmeanid family Enduring patrons of the oppressed publicly decry the government's slavery laws, and they threaten a court mutiny if the policies are not reversed. With the will of the people behind them, the Achaemenids are a powerful force. Greece will adopt freedom! Well, that's probably a good thing to do. The court obeys the will of its oligarch. Actually, I'm going to do that. Start law, minus 250. No, I'm going to upset them. It's only 20 turns. War goals. War coordination. I generally suggest that you should show your commitment to crushing the despicable Persians by adopting a new martial ambition in the ongoing war against them. I'll meet them in the field myself. Kill 10 military units as leader, or with leader as general. We shall slaughter their forces in open battle. We shall slaughter their forces in open battle. I have to kill 15 military units. I only have 4 in my army. I think I may have underestimated the severity of this situation. Alright. Well, let's get stuff down there, shall we? First job, just put a scout in that city site up there, because I really want that one. It just stops anyone else getting it. The guy at the back can advance. The slinger can advance. And I'm going to get this scout back here. Just to keep an eye on things, I think. Oh, we found a new landmark, so I went past there. Very nice. So this is where the Persians are. I kind of want to meet them in the field. Do I have... Let's move out. That costs no more orders to go there. Right. So we have an army moving. We've got 3 units coming. 4th down here. Another one under production. It's a number of orders that are going to limit my ability to rapidly redeploy like this. Left click to skip animations. Can I? Ow, ow, ow. Cramp. Or something weird. Right. Oh, I need to get married. My wife's dead. My son is now head of the family. Marriage offer. I could marry outside the family. I'm not sure. A zealot. Wisdom. She's got horrendous stats. Schemer. No. I'm going to upset them. I've really upset them as well. Nothing Dionysa learns at the Academy for Commerce seems to be taking root. Rumours suggest that she never attends the scholarly classes and she spends from the Royal Treasury without hesitation. It's time to consider a different path for her. Let her finish and then we will decide. She must come home now. Okay. Prince Erebus has completed a study of tactics. How should we contribute to the court? Hero, a courageous and inspiring folk icon. Commander, a disciplined battlefield leader. I'll make him a battlefield leader. A group of talented commoners has been brought before the court to be recognised for their achievements. With a small investment, we may offer one person a chance to be raised to the status of nobility. Whom should we choose? The infantry captain. The gem trader. Court merchant. It's 500. It's a lot of money. I'll go the gem trader because I wonder... A new court merchant, Perdiccas, has joined the court. His keen attention to economic affairs will help Greece prosper. Welcome, Perdiccas. Right, give me a city. Did you get a garrison built up here? I think we did. Put a governor in. Right, he's inspiring. He's not that inspiring because he causes unhappiness. But anyway, I'll put him in. Choose. Close out of there. I don't like the fact that WASD moves around the cities when you're in city screen. Okay, so have we built our new goat pen? We have. Do we want shrines of anything else? Do we want more? Who's this coming in? Just Rome. Rome's okay. We can live with Rome. Build a garrison, definitely. We could build a theatre. What do I need? We don't have a lot of stone. The food situation's drastically improved, I'm happy to say. Roads would probably be a good idea. To link up the empire. Build a hamlet up there. Don't know whether that's worth it. Tell you what, let's just get... I don't think I need to build anything drastically. I'm going to start adding roads. This uses... Oh, it uses up orders. Okay. I need to get lumber mills. I can go chopping trees. That is something I could do. Right then. Where are we going with this? We're going to go this way? We could go that way. Oh, there's more of them over there. Alright, we have... And that's a builder. I don't want to chuck a builder in there. Have I lost a unit somewhere? Here he is. Right, we're moving in. Let's promote him. Only cost me 26. Let's make him brave. How about these two? That's expensive, but let's do it anyway. Combat 2. And the slingers. Promote. Combat 1. Marksman. This gives me +1 range, I think. Right, okay, that's going to be it. I really should have more soldiers. But never mind. It will have to do. Still building walls in places. I don't know about this game. What do you folks think? It's it's steady developing stuff. It is a slow... I mean, all these sort of games are slow to start with until the empire gets developed. This feels especially slow, and I feel like there's... Even though I've got these events set to low frequency, there's still a lot of them. News arrives from Egypt that Queen Hatshepsut, the fountainhead, is dead. Okay, she's gone. Right, so we've discovered administration. Hopefully these are going to start going a bit faster. Navigation, rhetoric. I think rhetoric was one I needed for something. Epics and exploration. Rally troops and barracks. Both of those are good. Let's do this. We'll get some laws going. So, oligarch. Right, choose a new general. We must have candidates with jobs. She's idle. She's good. Choose her. Right. Okay, Mr. Spy. Let me get up close and personal. And we better go and try and see what we've got over here. Am I really going to send an invasion force into Persia? I have a feeling this is going to go horribly wrong. Can they not move? Why can they not move? They can move. Why can you not move? Oh, because I've just given them a general, haven't I? Crap. You can... Okay, this would be a nice city-state. I just need to get back in it. Let us craft. What have I got? I need to make more camps. Professional army we can't do much about at the moment. Slingers and warriors. Let's have some more slingers. And this place... I'll not bother... Oh, I can build a treasury. Go on, build a treasury up there. And Apollonia. We don't have the walls yet. We should probably get walls. What's this do? Gift to another player? I don't think so. Visiting Neferuri with the death of the Queen of Egypt. The new one's visiting. Once the murmurs of shock from the court die down, the messenger reveals the main purpose of the visit. Neferuri is invited to visit Egypt on a diplomatic trip to visit the new ruler's lands. How will you use this opportunity? Try to befriend her? That's not a bad idea. To spy and learn about their lands. I'll try and befriend her. I don't suppose we'd be able to marry her? That'd be curious, wouldn't it? In an intelligence triumph, our spies have discovered the battle plans for the Babylonian military. This new information could severely hinder their ambitions if used to our advantage. Of course, the court is divided over whether to use this knowledge. General Heidner, the soldier, insists that Babylonia will wage war on us eventually, and it is wise to be prepared. Others, however, view using the intelligence as unethical, even villainous. We must use everything we can against our rivals. This reveals the territory of Babylonia. Oh no, we're going to do this. No, it wasn't as much as I thought. Also, how did they do this? Oh, it's the territory. Okay, not what they've explored. I don't get their world maps. I just get their territory. Fair enough. I was going to say, how do they get from here to here without exploring this? But as I say, it's just controlled territory. Makes sense. Right, let's send... Oh, it must be the end of our turn, is it? We've got a spare builder here. I'm going to get a quarry on the go. What does a granary do? Oh, that increases adjacent farms, doesn't it? I've got... Okay, so a granary could go there if I farm these areas. Or it could go there, but it's only going to get those benefits there. Right, yes. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get food production going. So this is where we think about where we want farms to go. We've got a farm there. If I build a granary here, farm all this around it. Yeah, let's do that. -1 wood, is that all? Oh, that's maintenance. Right, okay, I'm going to have to start cutting trees down again. I have no orders. That's fine. Alright, we're going to see a bit of a fight with Persia. I want to see how this goes, because I don't think I'm really well suited to combat. But I'm hoping they're not either. How come I know? Oh, this must be their, like, capitals of places. News arrives from Rome that King Romulus the Able of Rome is dead. News arrives... Oh, this is just the end. This is like the newsletter that comes round. We've got Greek paganism. Excellent. Ascension. The ascension of Kashaya in Babylonia has inspired a popular rebellion in the city. What? That's my city. In region, known for its many ethnic Babylonians. We must do something to address this population's grievances before their further spreads. Deport them. Deport the lot of them. Throw a celebration. That costs food. Have they actually rebelled? A popular rebellion? Well, I'm not going to celebrate. If they were just, like, making noise, then we might. But they've actually rebelled. So deport the lot of them. They're gone. On a cart and out. Unexpected personal connections have opened up a direct channel to the leaders of Carthage or Hattai. Oh, no, not right now. Forget it. I'm not... Darkened moon. On a still night, the moon moves into the shadow of the earth. The only light reaching its surface glows an ominous bloody red. Our soldiers believe this to be an ill omen, and they express anxiety about their fortune in coming battles. What shall I tell you, all your officers? This is a sign we'll have fortune in battle. Our wise men say it's a natural occurrence. Give offerings to the gods and pray for daylight. This is a sign we will have fortune in battle. Let's see if that works. What to do with that? Right, you... I could build a granary there. But then I don't get those. But I don't need all of them surrounded by farms, do I? So go there. Build a granary. And this builder's, that's just built... Right, okay. So I think there's more things to do, actually. We've got the Greek pantheon, which is religion. And I can't see a screen for anyway. It does let you do stuff at some point. Anyway, we'll figure that out. I'm sure. Don't know what to do with you. Let's go and have a fight. Right. Why have they got the sign of Cthulhu on them? What does that mean? Why have they got a Cthulhu symbol? A tactician? Zealot. Okay. I'm not sure why The squid means tactician. Right, bring the armies up. We're advancing. Is that all I've got? I thought I had a... I've got a slinger over here, look. Move in, add a general. I have no idle generals, so I'll promote some to Eagle Eye. Yep. You'll have to skip for now. You need to produce something. A worker. Let's get another worker on the go. And apprentice poets. Oh, it actually gives me more research, so it is worth doing these things. It takes a long time to do, though. I'm going to go for another warrior, because these are close to the fighting down here. Killer Death Squid Demon. Tactician, apparently. I do have orders. I don't really want to use them. I guess I could go and build a theatre. Theatres are never bad, right? It tells me, it's the game telling me to do it. I'm going to build a theatre. We're going to go there and build whatever that says. A mine. Oh, they're a better place to build mines. Like there, for example. Let's have one there. Oh, hang on. Did I put that on quarry? I must have been hovering over quarry and not mine. Alright. Quarry. Stone's useful anyway. Well, we found something to fight. Let's just get him out of there. I wonder how this fight's going to go. I imagine it's going to go pretty bad. I could run a prediction in Twitch chat. I think you know how it's going to go, though, don't you, folks? I think you know. I think we're going to meet a ruffle-stomping army of chariots or something. Although I haven't seen any military power from anyone else. Matriarch Ferritimer of Pella is now the head of Greek paganism. Their opinion of you has gone from cautious to upset. Oh, I need to adopt the religion, that's why. Okay. Marriage proposals arrived from their family. Okay. Let's have a look. Stats. She's got tactician. She's 38. She's 33. She's got scholar. Wisdom 3, discipline -2. Yes, that one. Is that General Arsinoe the Heckler? What a name. Yeah, let's marry her. The surprise piece of news, you received an update from your son Antigonus. Academy scholars respect him and the other students compete to befriend him. At the moment, Antigonus is thriving. Focus on scholarship. Antigonus becomes affable. Go for scholarship. There's too many of these events. I find them utterly exhausting when you're trying to plan a campaign and stuff, and you have to deal with 6 or 7 of these every turn. Every turn. Hey, Mysel, it's a bit of a chore, to be quite honest. The game's wearing me down. We're going to go and have a fight, though. We're going to have a battle and see how that turns out. A scribe in Nicaea has staged a series of narrative performances in which characters are played by a cast of actors reciting dialogue. It is an odd yet interesting development. Sadly, much of his work involves a heated criticism of the court's politics. In one instance, he likens you to the stench of an overflowing latrine. I didn't know he'd met me. Normally, we might support this exciting new voice, but the content gives us pause. The court should support the arts, even those it challenges. Dramatic plays. All families dislike us. We do not need further sedition and unrest. Close them down. There's another one. Influence mission. Recently, you've been thinking about improving relations with Matriarch Ferritimer of Pella. No, I haven't. Who knows what benefits such a friendship could bring? An influence mission could help you accomplish the goal. Shall we set out to influence? Yes, go on then. Improve the situation. Go and do that. There's another one! Legitimise heir. The court grows concerned over your lack of heirs. How will the dynasty continue? They suggest the one option would be to legitimise Antigonus. We must legitimise Antigonus. Personal religion. Although Greece has no state religion, many people follow their own faiths and practices. The Greek pagan priests of Pella say that support of the gods will only strengthen your rule and offer to teach you their ways. Will you accept? Yes, teach me your ways. And we get to play. It's insane. Alright, see you later, Nicodemus. Yeah, I don't want to read all those all the time. And as I say, I've turned the frequency of these events down to low, and it doesn't feel like I was getting any less than when they were set to standard on the previous settings. Right, let's move in. I don't see anything to go and fight here. I need a scout. Alright, I found them. Oh, sugar. I've found them, boys and girls. What's the range of that guy? I don't think slings have a very long range, do they? We'll find out next turn anyway. Oh, wait, what have I just moved? Oh, that's these are more slingers. Okay, how far can I get? I'm out of orders there. Right, let's see what mistakes I've made here. I don't see any military units in this Persian. In fact, I've not seen any military units. Oh, there's a slinger. They do have a slinger. They do, in fact, have a warrior. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, those slingers have run right up to mine and hit me in the face. Rome is building the great ziggurats. Show respect. Seeking to improve relations, Kashaya, the Queen of Babylonia, arrives to address the court. It's not a good time. It's just not a good time, missus. It's not. During introduction, she insists that members of our court kneel to kiss at her feet, as is customary in Babylonia. The heads of our noble houses passionately object to this request. As a grumble of discontent passes through the crowd, Kashaya looks to you for a decision. Our people should not be forced to obey your customs. Drums of war. The war with Persia continues to take its toll, but many in the court resist calls for peace. In fact, these ministers wish to intensify the conflict by calling for the capture of enemy cities. Shall our forces turn their attention to this objective, or shall we persevere with the current strategy? Capture cities. Yeah, we will capture some cities. We're at war with Persia after all. Hey, Commander, how's it going? What's new with you? Right, we better spend all our orders in this game trashing this place. We can really murder these guys here, but I do want to get my scouts out of there. So watch this. Slingers are not very good against warriors. If I just back these guys off a touch, I should be able to kill them. Ruthless slaughter. Troops led by General Haydn the Soldier have prevailed in battle, but the scene was a horrible one. Persian soldiers were routed and retreating in disarray. Hidna led a charge to kill the panicking enemy. She was seen personally executing a group of Persians that tried to surrender. Tales of this brutal slaughter have reached Persia through one of the few survivors, and the Persians are so discouraged by this display of the savagery of war that they're willing to commit to an immediate truce. She's cruel. Let this victory by General Haydn the Soldier be the last battle of the war. I don't think that's to my advantage, is it? This is what we need. We need to press on. You have honour even in war. My troops will not act like barbarians. I have no issues with that. They started it. I think this is just the way it was in ancient times. Right, can you guys still move? You guys are done, aren't you? Nice. So I'm going to get a warrior come and try and tank me one. But I think we're okay. And we'll bring in some reinforcements as well. I don't have any generals spare, do I? Yes, I do. I do have a spare general. Plus 20% if same unit adjacent. That's worth knowing. I'll keep him there just to help. Oh, actually, not finished on the garrison yet. I'll move him into the garrison once that's done. You may as well come back and heal up. And you've got nothing to do. And you've built a granary. So you really want to build some farms there. Where's the best place? There's a 9.5 here. We'll get some more food going. And I need to go and chop down some trees really urgently from somewhere. Right, let's see what the Persians do. We've slaughtered 1 out of the 15 we need to fulfill the ambitions. The game seems to think I'm going to be at war for a long time, or that we all have bigger armies than we really do. They're going straight for my slingers there, look. I'm probably going to lose them. I feel like I'm badly outnumbered here as well. Okay. Oligarch Cleisthenes the Younger is converted to Greek paganism. Good. I'm not interested. Don't care. Too many notifications. We grieve the death of Lysander the Minister. What a shame. He served as well. The governor... Choose a new governor. Oh, I do have idle candidates. Excellent. You're fine. You don't have any downsides. You'll do. Don't see the point of putting a governor in that's going to, like, cost us a load of stuff. Shall I murder the slingers again? These guys are probably dead. But at the same time, I think I can maybe get out of there. Can I... Oh, wow. Okay, I can probably murder some of these warrior types. Yeah, let's get in. Critical. Nice. Let's see. I'll move the other slingers up. Can we shoot? Yes, let's get a free kill. Good, that's 1 down. You, I don't know if I can shoot and then move. So I'm going to retreat. That might have been too much. And orders, I've got 7. Heal up. We've got some new slingers coming on board there. Let's get these dudes in. Can I can't get into the middle of them, sadly. I can go and trash the slingers. Or I'm going to trash the warriors. And then that's that. And then let's bring some reinforcements over. They'll take a while to get there. And then promote to bloodthirsty. Extra damage versus... Oh, hang on, herbalist. +4 hit points from the heal action. I'll go for bloodthirsty. Sounds more fun. I just daren't bring this unit in because it's the only thing I've got defending around here. But I do think we're going to need some more soldiers, so let's have some more warriors. Those slingers are worth retreating since they have some fighting experience. Yeah, I spend a few points building them up. I think... Oh my! Actually, they healed a lot. They're running away. That's good. Slingers at close range shouldn't be all that good. But they don't take retaliation damage, so... I'm not even going to read any of that. Rhetoric discovered. For 2 years I can get a free worker. That's not bad for 2 turns. But I desperately need lumber mills getting... But with a free worker I can go and... Yeah, with a free worker it's quicker. I can go and chop some trees down, so that's okay. You're on a mission now. Oh, I need the orders, actually, to kill stuff down here, so... Right, let's murder you as much as we can. They've ran off back there. Who's this guy? That was my slinger. How do I get the scout out of there for a minute? Alright, so they didn't heal as much. I thought they'd healed that much. That was a bit optimistic. I'm going to go with the warrior. Have I got the wrong one? Why would... I'm having trouble trying to attack this guy. Okay, I'm going to have to bring these in because I want the kill on this. Actually, I didn't check the range. I'm assuming it's 2, but I might be completely wrong. And we can't move after fighting. Is that correct? That seems to be correct. That's fine. More slingers coming in. We've got some nice experience now. So we are scything the units down. It's just taking a bit of time to get a bit. Can I promote them again? For 200? Yeah, I think it's probably worth it. Ranger, Horsebane. I'm going to give him this herbalist thing because I've not seen that before. Oh, wait. Close. You do want to move. Let's get the... Where are they? I've lost them. Because we now have... I've lost them, folks. Where have they gone? Here. Right, we now have a garrison. Or is it the barracks? Is it the barracks that you put units in and they upgrade? I'll stick them in here anyway. How am I doing for that? You can just go and chop down some trees. Cut scrub. Put those guys in there. Cut trees. And then just retreat. Next unit. And everyone else should be done. I've got a marriage offer. Delegation has arrived with a marriage proposal for your daughter. Nope. Don't like him. Now that Duke Antigonus has completed his study of politics, how should he contribute? He should be a... What's he like? He's not very good at discipline. I'll make him a diplomat. Oh, I think we can set a chancellor or something now. By the time you hear the news, the young couple has already fled. Oh, not again. This happened before. This happened to Alexander. My Prince Erebus the Younger has eloped with his beloved. The two have a significant head start, as if you plan to pursue them. Let's, Let's let the... Hang on. My daughter-in-law... Wasn't Myrtle my daughter? No, can't have been. Surely the game wouldn't go there. Anyway, let them have fun. Let them go. Unexpectedly, Stratonice has arrived with a thoughtful gift. You have no idea how she knew, but she got you exactly what you most wanted, a set of carved miniature soldiers with which to fight mock battles. Oligarch Stratonice is in love with King Alexander the Ambitious. These will be useful. She becomes a lover. Let's go for it. Let's go for it, folks. Right, end the year. That was the end of the year. Thought that was the end of my turn. I thought we were starting a new one. Stories and souvenirs. Scouts encounter an expedition of strangers following a similar route. They call themselves Assyrians and hail from a distant land beyond the horizon. Sharing a cordial meal, the two groups exchange stories and souvenirs. We shall... no gifts. No. Keep the meeting civil. Oh, God. So, I'm ill. Cleisthenes the Younger has died. My wife is now head of the family. Okay. Now then, do we go and try and fight these guys now? Yeah, go on. They have some protection in there, I think. Let's bring them in. Oh, wow, these guys have got a few critical hits in a row. These are legends. I won't be able to shoot from there, will I? No. Alright, let's bring the other dudes in. I'm just going to swamp the place. Pillage farm, burn farm, force march. Pillage the farm. Nah, I might want it afterwards. We've got some new soldiers coming in. We've got a lot of slingers approaching. You could do the general. We don't have anyone. That's fine then. Oh, we still can't send an ambassador. I thought I'd opened that up, but apparently not. Greeks being Greeks. Ah, the siege weapons. Not that I've noticed as such. I think you might be able to create catapults and similar things later on as individual units. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. Right, we've got some warriors coming in. We're going to promote those. There's no generals to go in. We can put a general in this one. But he's got a penalty, so we're not going to. We will promote them and have Strike 1. Besieger. Oh, go on. You will be useful to arrive. Let's make you a Besieger. You can stay down there. I guess we just churn out slingers and stuff now. A whole new world. Surprising message arrived. Myrtle and Erebus, I want to call him with a Mexican accent, have been travelling the world during their elopement, but while Myrtle is eager to continue adventuring, it seems Erebus is tired of life on the road and wants to take his place in court. The message from Erebus offers to inform you of their location. We'll send people to collect them. I don't have any orders, so enjoy your travels, son. You got into this mess, you can get yourself out of it. Daddy's not sending the taxi tonight. Okay. And yeah. We shouldn't die over here unless something comes scooting up the road. They've occupied the city. Interesting. If I take the place, I think you have to hold it for so many turns before you get control. If I take the place, I should be able to heal afterwards. Oh, I'm dead. Well, Erebus has come home. Got the free worker discovered. Rally troops. These are... Oh, that would give me the Chancellor then. Automate scouts. They give me ships, but we haven't seen a hint of an ocean. I'll give me an ambassador. I'm going to go with that one. Right, let's see how the war goes down here. So let's choose a... Are we going to take a lot of damage from this? Oh, the city's got so much protection or armour, has it? I'm going to have to be careful with this. Don't get to attack twice. Like, move in. Oh, I probably want to be there, do I? Because this is their garrison or something. I don't want that causing me any grief. Okay, that's how that works. I wasn't too sure. An engineer siege. The buildings of Kemenchar stand tall, and General Hyde the soldier stares up at them in admiration. Her engineering mind is already constructing and deconstructing them in her mind. Hyde asked to lead a reconnaissance mission in the city to study everything she can about the enemy city. Where will you focus your attention? Study the structures for any weakness to exploit. Train your forces to fight within the city. Okay, slingers get the besieger thing. Learn what you can about the building process. Minus 10 hit points. Okay, let's do that. Let's just weaken things. And I've got a few more orders, so we kind of want a warrior blocking the road in case reinforcements do come. You can't shoot from there, can you? Don't want to promote them. I'll promote those. Highlander, Ranger, Engineer. Versus Siege. Well, we haven't seen any enemy Siege units, so I don't see there's a lot of... I don't like any of those, actually. Screw it, something might come up later. We have... Are these some new warriors? These are new warriors. Excellent. We've just... Oh, I've got a better general now. Excellent. You go in there. And you guys can stay there. And we've got to keep an eye on it and see if that promotion cost comes down. You can just heal up. Warrior completed. I guess I'm just turning out slingers, unless I really want to go for something different. Is there anything... the treasury's doing well. This bit isn't. Oh, I need to... Right. Let me get a worker. Settler. Yeah, let me get a worker. Actually, I've probably got workers doing nothing, haven't I? I'm out of orders. An empty throne. Next village you come across bustles with activity and bubbles with rumours. They say that King Alexander the Ambitious has died, leaving the throne occupied and Greece leaderless. Members of the expedition have no interest in returning home, but Greece needs you. Pay the men well and send them on their way. Sneak away in the dead of night. Sneak away in the dead of night. Wandering the wilderness. Within minutes of escaping your camp, you realise that your navigational skills are profoundly lacking. Lost beneath a sky full of stars, you wander the wilderness. Days pass. You thirst and hunger with no relief. Later, a caravan of merchants discovers you half mad in a ditch and nurses you back to health. By the time you finally reach region, you have suffered an ordeal that would have broken a lesser man. I'll strive to learn from my mistakes. I'm ill. The court has open debate on the topic of cultural enrichment, and we are of two minds on the matter. We can invest in national epics, or we can rely on exploration to bring us new experiences. Epics. We get plus 10, whatever that is, per military unit killed. The world has many tales to tell. Movement bonus along neutral rivers. We will not decide right now. The court will choose a law. Let us do this. Per military unit killed, because we're going to be killing some stuff, so I think that sounds like a good move. So that's what that gave us. That was that one. Okay. Right. Oh, that was the end of the year? Wait. Was it? I thought that was... Oh, maybe I've missed something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think I missed the turn there. I can't believe they just... Where did they come from? Did they just... They must have just created a unit in there, just warped in and... Were they just... I don't care. I don't... I'll prove myself in battle. I want to play. I don't want to read through screens of this. I don't know what I've just ticked through there. But, yeah, that has not quite worked as according to plan. Wow, is that really going to be that hard to kill this guy? There's a move there. We can't kill him, really. They seem exceedingly tough. He can. Right. Do we kill the slingers? Yeah, they're only going to cause us trouble, aren't they? Let's get in and absolutely batter the slingers. Oh, hello, there's a builder over there. And... reinforcements. Right, let's block the route. I didn't see this come up. I think I just skipped an entire turn and it didn't... It was just telling me to end turn. It didn't go anywhere near my units. I have a feeling that's what's happened. Never mind. Never mind. We can't win them all. The wood situation is really dire. I'm just going to have to go off into the wilderness and chop trees. Right, I do need to see what's going on down here now, though. I've got warriors in the way. Let's see if they just decide to focus just one of my places. Oh, they've ran into the city. That's really not what I wanted them to do. Persia is now at truce with Egypt. Recent Egyptian wars have left Queen Nefertari, the new Egypt. She's re-equipping her army before the next campaigning season. She's begging for stuff. We do not have anything to give. Go away. Where are all these slingers coming from? Because they seem to be murdering my people with alarming regularity here. Right, bring that. So I just really focus on the city. Let's try trashing that. Don't seem to be able to kill them. Where can I move? I'm moving you up to there. Come on. All firepower in there. Do I? That is it, isn't it? Where are the rest of my soldiers? I mean, I probably should have had a bigger force to come in one big mob and get these all at once, but it is what it is. I could bring these guys in. I appear to have built another builder. I might save the orders for next turn to get things going in. Or I might force march these guys in. Yeah, we can do this until we run out of orders. And then let's... I do need to select somewhere else. Huh, well, okay. I mean, I'm losing warriors now, so I suppose I'd better get some more replaced. Right, and end. I'd just like a turn to go without, like, a shitload of stuff to read. That's what I'd really like. Persia's turn. And the slinger's not quite so effective against... Oh, no, the slingers. There's so much stuff going on. Monsters of the deep. The people of Pella listen in horror to the tales of Myrtle's adventures on the open seas. They say an endless, briny ocean inhabited by... What ocean? We haven't seen an ocean. There isn't an ocean in this world. We don't believe it exists. It's just a myth. An endless, briny ocean inhabited by gruesome beasts of the deep marks the westernmost boundary of the known world. Myrtle reports that in the depths of the ocean lurk horrors beyond imagining. She tells tales of immense tentacled beasts that can crush a ship with a dozen sinewy arms, and ravenous behemoths that consist of naught but a gaping maw of 1,000 razor-sharp teeth, with which they swallow men whole. Myrtle has grown wary of these dangers, desires to return home to the safety of Pella, well beyond the reach of such nightmarish creatures of the sea. Yes, bring her back at once. At once. Yeah, what seas? We haven't seen any. I don't know if there are. Where on this map could there be the seas, actually? There must be one somewhere. Right. We seem to be horribly outnumbered and slaughtered here, so I'm just going to see. I'm going to lose this war. I might negotiate a peace, but let's see if we can actually do anything to this city. Let's send these warriors in. They're dead. There's a builder in there at the moment. We did it! We captured the city, so we just have to... You have to get the hit points of the city down, then kill anything left in it. A Persian city has fallen to us in battle. In the aftermath, a message arrives from Adishir's royal envoy. We wish to discuss a truce. Let us end the fighting. I agree, because then it's mine, and you lot have to go away just before you get to kill any of my soldiers. So these guys could have run in there, but there's no need to now. Promote. We'll go strike one. Brilliant. So that was an effective war. We lost a couple of units. We killed 5 of theirs, and I think we lost either 2 or 3. But that's okay. That's like we're in profit. We're not going to kill the 10. We're not going to capture the other 3. We have to build a massive army. It does take some effort building up armies. It does feel very slow. Mind you, the early stages of like Civ is quite slow as well, isn't it? So I think all these guys have gone. I'm going to click end turn and see what happens next. Now we have to hold on to this for so many turns, I think, before it turns to... Oh yeah, capturing 2 years. So it takes a couple of turns to sort of sort everything out. I don't really know what it is that we'll have gained. I'm hoping these guys are going to run away so I can see what I've got. Scared to take any risks or even make mistakes, Duke Antigonus, your half-brother second in line, has become timid. Oh, what a shame. Right, let's see what's happening down here. Well, they're keeping their force. Greece will capture it in 1 more year. That's okay. I was worried that these guys were capturing it back, but that wouldn't make much sense. Anyway, we can't heal because we're not in friendly territory. I don't want to pillage anything. I will promote... There's someone I saw who was cheap. You're cheap. We'll promote you. Engineer. Focus. Highlander. Bonus from a hill. Well, if we can find a hill to stand on, we have to try and remember that they've got this perk. Bloodthirsty, steadfast herb. It's not you, is it? Hang on, it's you. Eagle Eye, steadfast Highlander. It is like the symbol of a mountain range, I guess. It doesn't make a... It's not very clear. I'll not remember that they've got that, so we'll not get any advantage out of it. Okay, so you can chop the trees. Because the road situation, the wood situation is like really savagely bad. You're done. Do we have anybody else who can go and do this? Yes. I fear... Oh, I have some slingers here. I fear we may have to chop all this down. Just to get enough wood for the time being. Which isn't a huge... Oh, can I pasture that now? I'm going to pasture that next turn. Let's get building some stuff. We'll go without the soldiers for the moment. Get some forums done. That's permanent. Good. Good. End turn, that will do. So we've had a minor bit of conquest, a little bit of war. It's not terribly satisfying. It's better when you get some better units. Like, it feels... I mean, I've played this for, what, 3 hours tonight? Nearly 3.5 hours. And I feel like I should have progressed a bit further. At least I should have got a little bit more research done or developed some more laws. It feels like it's been slow. Aristocracy, I can't even see what that is because the ambitions are sitting over half of it. Metaphysics. Metaphysics. It sounds a little bit advanced for what we're supposed to be doing here. We can view the tech tree. We'll have a quick look for what use it is. Where do we get archers? There's bodkin arrows up there. Did they have bodkin arrows in ancient times? Also, what is that noise? It sounds like a bloody forge or a turbine going. Crossbows? No, they didn't. Hang on. Has this got some sort of DLC attached to it? How far into the classical era are we travelling here? When were oh wait, hang on. I don't remember hearing or seeing any crossbowmen in the classical times, but the Romans did have like bolt throwers, didn't they? Ballista. So I can see them having a windlass. But a personal crossbow, I don't remember reading about any of those. Seems a little bit a little bit far-fetched as that, a little bit too much. What else have we got over here that looks debatable? Stirrups. Did they have stirrups in ancient times? I thought... Or was it the spur? No, it's the stirrup. I thought it was the Normans that brought that in. Maybe the beginnings of the Dark Ages. A bit far ahead in the future of the Babylonians and Assyrians then. Citizenship, coinage, monasticism, composite bow. See, these I don't have a problem with, any of those. Steel, forestry, spoked wheels. We've actually got more than I thought. I can't see anything that leads me to archers, though. Just standard archers. Is it the composite bow? It's the composite bow. Okay, so we need that. So we need military drill to get that. Okay, we can go back. There. It's gone. I need to pick one. Research. Military drill. Let's have that. Have we captured this place then? We have. Okay. So we need to repair damage. I guess we do. I guess we repair damage. And now we can heal. You don't need to. You do. You're good. You're fine. Okay. And we'll bring in the reinforcements as well. Wow. Okay. Maybe the endings of Roman Republic times. Maybe it doesn't. It just gives us like year 51. It doesn't give us any dates or anything like that. So, maybe they did have personal crossbows back then. Just not many of them. Not enough to use. Stirrups are Chinese, are they? So when did they come to Europe then? Because wasn't it Norman knights that were? They were able to harness the power of the horse and the charge a lot better because they used stirrups. So at what point did they come to Europe? It could have come across with something like the... No, Mongols were way after that, so I'm thinking like the Huns, Vandals, like the horsemen of Europe, 300 to 400 AD. Okay. Okay, so they were there well in advance of the Normans then. Right, Pella. needs to create something. So that's a permanent one, plus 10 a year. We're doing okay for cash. 4 and 2. That's the research one. Ancient temple. Labourers unearth an aged temple. But where would this flash up if I hadn't seen this? Where's this at? An aged temple beneath the site. Hang on. Tooltip's gone mad. Make a decision about this event. Oh, okay. During construction in Pella, labourers unearth an aged temple beneath the site. All work pauses until the decision is made about what to do. Strong culture event in Pella. Send devotees to tend it. We gain an acolyte. Could become blessed or cursed. Tear it apart for stone. I'm okay for stone. Do that. Personal religion. Oh, let's see. Yes, teach me your ways. I should have... You have to manually choose with each leader, I think, to join your country's religion. Give my newest city to one of my allies. I'll give it to these people. You practice mounted sabre. You can't even imagine trying to do that without stirrups. Yes, I imagine you have a lot less control over everything. I mean, it would be so hard, wouldn't it? That's still outside my territory, so I can't go and farm the pigs. Sorry, they go. Oh, I can do those. That's what I was going to do. I was going to farm the pigs. This food is better than it was, but it could still be better. And we were just building farms around here, weren't we? She was chopping down wood. That builder's currently doing very little. What am I short of? Just wood. Just wood. Come on then, chop this down. Where's the order? Cut trees. And until I get lumber mills, I'm not going to bother building roads either. Right, what have we got to do? A few orders which I'm going to leave. Let's go to the next turn. Yeah, okay. So it would be a slow process trying to conquer the world. Having said that, the goal isn't necessarily to conquer the world. You can do military conquests. If we look at the ambition victories. Right, okay, so these are the ambitions, and these are the scores. Greece is currently not doing very well. A rededication ceremony has been held at the ancient temple. You ordered restored, and in attendance you feel almost overcome with a strange sense of weight. I've been cursed. I've been cursed. Oh, nice, okay. So can we click on their score? We can't click on them to see. Yeah, so we gain points for ambitions. Is it the first to 41 then? It's maybe the first to 41 points wins the game. In which case we're not doing terribly well. Yeah, if anyone reaches 41 the game ends. We've got 2 from 2 weak cities. We've got 4 from 2 developing cities and 3 from 1 strong city. So I guess we have to develop the cities. Industrial progress, military prestige, we have none. Economic reform, we have none. No wonders. As Babylonia just has a lot more cities, I think. Okay. I think what we're going to do... We've tried the game out. I'm going to make a thoughts or opinions video. I might even do a full review, because I think I've got some footage from when I played before. The map's starting to get busy with improvements, like you can see around here. Especially, I wonder, you can probably hide these actually. Or I can set an ambassador now. Choose your ambassador. She looks good. She's got tribe opinion, religion opinion. Choose. Can we send her on missions? Leave the council. Influenced via the king. Convert religion. Demand tribute. Trade missions. To... I've upset everybody. Furious. That sounds me. Let's do it. Oh, well, let's see what this does. Trade mission to Rome. I think all that happens is it opens up a dialogue box and there's like resources to trade. I think that's all it is. It's not like a permanent trade deal. Unless they've altered that, so we'll have to see. Repair damage completed. Is there more damage to repair? No, that can't be right. Choose production here. Stone cutter. Yeah, let's get a stone cutter in. Oedipus Tyrannus, the Odeon of Dionysus in Pella, is showing the poetics of Sophocles and has a play called Oedipus. Sorry, Oedipus. Shall we put on our own adaptation in region? Yes. Oh, let's not show plays about sons killing their fathers. That's maybe a good idea. That's maybe, yeah, that's maybe a good idea. Hedonism. Reclining upon a sofa, the soft patter of rain soothes your mind while you contemplate your empire. All the austerity and formality of the court has finally broken your heart. In a fit of rage, you decide that you will host the most luxurious parties and invite the most alluring foreigners and consorts from around the world. You will not be bound by petty religious piety or the rule-bound ministers of the court. It's party time. The king is cursed. Everybody must have a good time. Stop and reconsider the hangovers. Again, discipline? Yes, let's get discipline. Discipline would be good. Moralia is the governor of Nicaea and a court soldier. Upgrade warlike. Yes, that sounds good. Right, okay. Enough, I think. Enough of this. To be honest, I find the game exhausting with all the constant pop-ups about the characters, the stories, and this gets a lot worse later on as you have more cities, more families, more characters, and there's more come in. Can I can't. Yes, I can. There's all these. There's all these. There's all these. There's all these. There's loads of stuff going on. Greek paganism. Can we do anything? Can we do anything with that? Potential missions. And I just find there's a few too many flavour events. It's just... It detracts from the running of the Empire thing. I know that it's this thing with this game. It's got the story and the characters and the development. But, I mean, something similar happens with the Crusader Kings series too, when you have huge families, and every turn you're trying to find tutors for 16 children, you're trying to marry people off, you're trying to form alliances, you're trying to get... You get spies to investigate people, and there's all these, you're finding rumours about the courtiers and advisors and stuff, and that gets a bit much later on. This throws it in from the start and gets worse later on. So I find the events, the flavour of events, just a bit too frequent for my liking. Combat, as you can see, is very simple. It suffers from the same thing that all these hex-based games suffer from. And this isn't a criticism of this game in particular, and it's a strategy I use or take advantage of. It's that your armies don't exactly line up and fight each other. Is that you get all your units and you just mob one unit at a time. You just focus all your firepower on one end of their line, destroy a unit and then the next unit, because then there's less things to fire back at you. And it's something that not many games have really been able to overcome that work like this. So I think you're really into more like your real-time strategies, things like your Company of Heroes games, and things like your Hearts of Iron that overcome those sort of issues. Because any of these tile-based, turn-based games, I've never seen one that truly deals with that, apart from one, which wasn't a true turn-based game. It was Agod's American Civil War, and you set your orders for all your armies and stuff in motion, and the AI or your human opponent set all their orders for everything in motion, and then when both players clicked end turn, they were all carried out at once. So all the fighting and stuff was done at the same time, so you couldn't just focus fire on stuff. Although that game didn't work like this at all, but the simultaneous turns got rid of that issue. I don't think I enjoy this enough to want to play any more of it. I've got the same feelings I had when I tried it a few months ago. It's not a bad strategy game. There's some nice things about it. The music's quite pleasant and varied. But overall, and you see a lot of those same events coming back and back and back, so they recycle a lot of the events. So rather than seeing the same event come up so often, it'd be much more entertaining if it only came up once, or once every couple of generations, and there were fewer events to deal with. In my opinion. my thoughts on the game anyway. But you guys let me know what you think. Let me know in chat. Let me know on Discord. If you're watching this on YouTube, do let me know in the comments what you think of Old World if you've watched the series to the end of this. And let me know what you'd like to see me play next as well. I don't think I'm going to stream any more of this. I will save the game just in case, though. In case we come back to this. That'll do. But, yeah, I don't think this one is for me. As much as I do like strategy games, this one just feels like a bit of a slugfest to get through. Haven't tried the game, but looks fun. I'd recommend giving it a go. There's a new DLC out for it that adds some new stuff, probably some new nations. I haven't really paid too much attention to it, I must admit. I got it from GOG.com. See if I can drop you a link. Check it out on there if you've used them. It is available on Steam as well. It's is this one actually available on Game Pass? No, that was Humankind, which is again similar. I think I enjoyed Humankind more, but that had similar issues as well. But yeah, check it out. If you like old world stuff, I mean really old world stuff, and want a much more simple but quicker strategy game than this, let me check this out. I'm going to have to find what this is actually, because they changed the name of it. PC game pre-dynastic Egypt. It's going to be on Steam. I played this. In fact, I think I streamed it. Yeah, this is it.
We remembered where we had come from.
This is it. This is a simple sort of game.
And we thought
there is a few story events in it as well, but it's nowhere near to the ridiculous extent that Old World is. And it's a cool art style. I really like this. This is a simple game. Does it tell me what the cost is? £7. If you like the old world stuff, this is about developing an Egyptian civilization in the Nile. And it's not... You don't get random maps like you do in here. You don't develop different nations. You don't get different texts as such. But that had a really good old world feel to it. Played more like a board game. Yeah, it did. It played much like a board game. Whereas a time limit, you have to reach a certain level by the end of it. Highly recommend that. But this one, it's got its fans, I'm sure. But I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just don't enjoy it enough to want to play anymore. I think. I'll have a think, but I don't think we're going to do any more. Anyway, folks, I'm going to try and be back more often through the week this week. I'm managing to get more of my my other projects in order. I've got a big one to finish in January. Again, it's something I've signed an NDA, so I can't tell you about it. It's video game related, but I can't really talk about that. But once that's done, then I've got more time to stream. But I am going to fit more stuff into stream, hopefully this week. We might start Skyrim. We might start to look at one of the cool games I've been given, Knights of Honor 2. That's nice. And I feel like getting into a story-based RPG as well. I'm going to see what I've got on the list, and we're going to pick something nice for the next one. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Welcome to the new followers, and for all the subs, thanks for that as well. And we'll catch you on the next one. Stay tuned. It'll be in the next day or two, and we'll see you then. Good night, folks.